Sick.
Alright, so everyone, we're here at session 2. Ready to get after it.
Incursion.
We all had quite an eventful downtime. You guys each went on your own ways for this last week in order to kind of get your bearings, learn about the place, get some basic knowledge of things that you may be seeking um, for your own personal purposes as well as attempting to help the party. Um, However, you guys have all gathered back. You're in your room, um, and you've gained all the benefits that have been we've talked about. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I'm just kind of, I look at the group and go, well, there's
No. First thing
Couple
appears
of-
into the room, I'm talking to Weirdo. It's like, yeah, and that's why I don't trust elves.
okay.
Right. That's a really good point that you made there. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Media race.
Immediate. Gotta keep it spicy. Okay. As Dr. Fuse was saying.
Yeah, we could go to the Loot Tavern and see if there's any quests for us or jobs for us to take. Or we could explore this place a little bit better for those of you who aren't as acquainted with it.
You know, Vernon kind of nods in agreement. He'd probably be like, I think we should get out in the field as soon as possible.
Yeah, I've got a
Alright.
new ability that could help me out. I've got some interesting stuff though that I learned. I mean, most of it's just the kind of some information about the world and stuff. But I was reading through the books here on my recent work in the libraries, doing some research, and I found that there is some interesting celestial overlap with the organization. So that's something
Yeah.
that I definitely want to continue to look into more. But in doing so, I was able to discover a spell that could help me in battle.
Well, that's
Yeah.
very good.
Sounds useful.
I'm able to call my familiar from kind of anywhere at this point. So
Ooh, very
Reggie-
What do you mean out of anywhere? What do you mean?
I got the capability to find familiar. I don't know if you guys have known anything about that for a little bit, but I'm able to call Reggie to my side, kind of from
Okay.
any space, even if my tools won't allow it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I thought you had the handy tools to do that.
Just in case he gets lost or stolen, I'm able to get him back.
That's fair. So though, I got this thing that I could do. I know sign language, and I was hoping that I could teach everyone like a basic term for us to use in the field, just in case we have to do it. You know.
I guess. I mean,
I'll
isn't
start
there-
simple for you
can
guys.
we,
You
can
know.
we just like say something out loud? We're usually fighting monsters.
I know. I'm just saying, in case it comes in handy, it's best to prepare ahead of time. You can't really do it then.
Okay. Also, we should probably figure out a group name while we're at it.
Group name sounds a little bit of a interesting.
Right around
From-
this time.
From what I heard from the other groups, it enhances teamwork.
Right around this time, you guys see Marcus come back into the room with his hands just full of like, these massive plates of food. It looks like he's got some pork, some turkey, like the full ass pig, not just like a ham on a plate. The thing with like the little apple in its mouth, the whole 9 yards.
Boy.
Wow, this looks extravagant.
I hope you guys are hungry. I really outdid myself this time.
Can Marcus like unhinge his jaw to fit like a whole giant sandwich in his mouth?
You shouldn't take any bets, funny man, because I'll eat it all if you give me the opportunity.
DM's like, no, we cannot.
No, you can't do that.
But the lore. Okay.
Well, you're not Shaggy.
No, it is shaggy.
No one
I
can
just-
be.
Just have a shaggy coat.
Shaggy's far too powerful for this
Mhm.
campaign.
He's easily a level 18 character, yeah.
Shaggy is level 25. I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, how high does the level even go?
20.
20.
My god, Shaggy.
And that's using 1%.
Yeah, using 1% power, he's 25.
Speaking of things using power, it turns out, found this out today, guys. Kakarot and Goku are the same person.
No fucking way, dude.
This
Since
was
when? What are we even talking about?
this was a revelation for me. I need you guys to know that. I was very caught off guard.
Legitimately?
I was watching
mean-
some fan animation, and I was wondering why Broly was calling Broly, whatever the fuck his name
Are you
is.
being serious or are you trolling right
I'm
now?
not trolling. I've never seen Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
And Broly was like screaming at like some fire monkey version of Goku, and he's like Kakarot, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, wait a second, I thought that was the green dude, but no, the green dude's Piccolo.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Come
That's
on,
some
dude.
basic ass Dragon
Come
Ball
on,
Z
dude.
stuff, man.
I'm a Dragon Ball like virgin.
Anyways.
A Dragon Ball Virgin. That's an interesting term.
Let's,
Anyway,
let's
back to what we were doing.
What are you doing?
I
we
just set all this food down in front of you.
yeah,
guys.
we chow down, come up with a team name, you know? You know, got any
I think Vernon's
ideas?
probably going to, suggest something very, very cringe, very, angsty.
But what is it?
Probably like, the Screaming Devils or the Destroyers or something like that.
Well, what is it?
That doesn't inspire teamwork or a good image. Well, let's see. The two that I know of are the Dark Horizon and the Light Keepers. They're kind of a little bit stronger than us, but relatively new here.
You said what? You said the Dark Horizon, and the Light Keepers.
Those are the two that I met.
Vernon's gonna start stroking like his like stubble. That's he's trying to grow in. He said, "Well, what if we found out an in between? Why don't we call ourselves the Eclipse?"
That sounds good.
I mean,
like
I'm
that.
fine with that.
I mean, if you're suggesting teamwork, it brings us together with our quote unquote rivals. If we are part of each of them.
What about something with Twilight? Maybe Twilight.
The Twilight Eclipse.
Oh,
There we go.
I don't know if it
Sounds
makes
great.
sense. Sounds fire.
I don't know much about the
I
Fey
like it.
realm, but the Twilight Eclipse.
I think it's settled. What about you, Ryu?
Yeah.
Who's this Ryu fellow?
I just point to the guy over there.
I believe his name is Ryodo.
I know his name.
Yeah. Sorry. Call me what you want. Just don't call me an asshole.
Duly noted. Anyway,
All I
Dr.
can
Fuse,
say.
you were suggesting we go to the Loot Tavern, was
Loot
it not?
Tavern. Yeah. Let's see if there's any jobs for us to take.
Very, very
Yeah.
well. I slammed the table with both my hands. I said, let us go introduce ourselves as the newly formed Twilight Eclipse.
You got it. All right. I kind of walk out the room and lead the way to the Loop Tavern.
I would follow and see.
Yeah. So, you all walk down the office hallway. and you get up to the place where it looks like kind of like the front of like a fantasy bar. There's a couple people milling about, but there is a fancy ass looking door. But that's what you see at this moment.
Can you describe the door? Like, what does it look like?
It looks so it's made of wood, but all of it looks like, you know, several vertical wooden planks banded together with iron, but the iron is incredibly intricately wrought. When you look at it, it has almost kind of an iridescence to it, the metal. And it's like a big the doorknob is one of the ones where you like grab the handle, push down the button with your thumb, and then you can push it open.
Okay. I would. I
But
think I would. Help Dr. Fuse open this door as he is quite short and lead us in.
I get kind of upset at that.
I do not notice.
I stop helping open the door. I just, wait. I can do this myself.
What do we see when we walk in then?
well, you immediately walk into the tavern. Now this is showing you kind of all of what is inside, and I will ping for you where the door you guys come in.
For sure.
Whoa.
Down here at the bottom, you guys see it?
Yeah.
The little portal.
Yep.
Yeah, so when you guys open the door and look through, you just see kind of this bridge right here as if it's just a door opening to that area. Once you walk through, it is just like a standing door frame. There's a door in it though, it's not just a portal. This is what the outside looks like as you all come in. You come in through that portal.
Oh wow.
Very neat.
As you are in the Loot Tavern, sailing in the astral sea.
I'm definitely having like a little bit of a panic inside as this is something far I wasn't prepared for this. I've been, brought into the organization, shown things that, beyond belief, but this was just too much at once as I look on in amazement to the abyss of colors and pink below me.
Yeah, Ryudo's gonna straight up not even go inside of the place for just a moment, just to turn around and just stare out, just to see everything and just kind of wonder in amazement, since this is definitely his first time seeing it in person.
I kind of look back and just go, "Come on, newbies, let's go."
I'm gonna drop a coin to see if I, see how far it really goes.
Okay.
Ryudo's interested. This is like a science experiment.
You drop the coin.
I don't hear anything. I'm like, oh my. As I kind of slowly walk forward, realizing this is no illusion.
Yeah.
No.
Would I know where we
Indeed.
are right now?
Your parents definitely would have told you what the Loot Tavern was. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But I mean, they definitely glossed over a lot of what this is.
Right.
They just said it was a place where you can get some work done, hang out, relax after a tough job.
Right. So Ryudo's gonna look over at Vernon and say, I think this is the astral sea that we're looking at. The astral plane.
I've never heard of anything like this. How is this possible?
I actually got to step away for 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
No worries.
No problem. Well, I'm not the greatest when it comes to knowing each of the planes, but I know that the plane that we primarily exist on, the one that you've been on your whole life, me as well, is the material plane. But other than that, there's also elemental planes. You know, fire, air, water, and earth. But then, other than elemental, there's also some other more interesting ones. Uh, the ancestral plane is one that I know very little of.
The astral plane.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's, I would look at
Yeah.
Ryuda and be like, my friend, I do not have much experience with this, obviously. The only planes I'm aware of are the kind my mother took me and my sister on when we went on vacation.
Oh.
Well, I look at Marcus and go, "Hey, let's go sit on a bench real quick while let these guys take it in. Let's take it in a little bit differently."
As you open that secondary door right here and sort of reveal this giant hamburger-looking bar, Marcus's jaw just drops, and immediately all the concern of what you guys were just talking about and the crazy metaphysical reality where we are just goes out the window, and I'm just immediately fascinated and just I, I turn to Dr. Fuse. I'm just like, let's go get some fries and a burger, buddy.
Yep. Let's get after it.
His
I know
jaw
that feast was
hinges.
extravagant, but there's always room for a burger.
You're not wrong about that. That's the smartest thing I've heard all day.
I'm still talking to Ryudo, and it's in the middle of conversation. I'm like, do creatures live in this plane?
I believe so. Yeah, there's a entire race that primarily exists within it. I believe it was the Githraz, something like that. Yeah.
Githzerai. Also, you guys know of monks and such. I'm sure you've seen your fair share of kung fu movies there, Vernon.
My mother did not allow us to see violent films before she passed. I know of a temple that was in the city over from where I was raised, but the monks there did not practice any type of martial art.
What about meditation?
I partake occasionally in meditation.
Well, from what I've heard, the goal is to reach this place when you meditate. So,
are you saying we have entered enlightenment itself?
well, I mean, this is the astral plane. A lot of people try to reach their astral selves.
Amazing.
So this is kind of it. This is where people want to go when they, project their astral self.
I always knew my astral self was a bar with burger stand.
Yes. Yes.
I would kind of stop in place, be like, would creatures that have passed come to this place?
No.
No.
I'm sure some of the ones that have reached enlightenment in their physical self might come here, but a lot of them tend to go to a different place.
You know where they go.
I've only heard speculations, but you can travel to the hells, so.
Oh.
There's also the ethereal plane.
Would the ethereal plane be akin to heaven?
I've never been there myself, but angels do come from there, right?
From what I know,
would that be the celestial plane?
From what I know of your religions, the ethereal plane is best described as a purgatory of some sort.
I see.
The celestial plane, I don't know if they have their own plane, but I think they do. But yeah, that's different.
I'm assuming doing this would be kind of walking over towards the burger bar or whatever. I would probably take a seat, say, Ryuda, my friend, would this mean we could get in contact with our loved ones that have passed?
Yeah, you travel there, but it might be harder than it looks. As I kind of look around and order a drink.
But you mentioned before that the monks of my world reach enlightenment in the astral. Is there any way to possibly project ourselves to other realms?
This is the only one I've heard people projecting themselves to without physically traveling to.
Right. And unfortunately, when it comes to most souls, most people's souls, they get lost in the abyss, where they're tortured and eventually turned into a demon. So we wouldn't likely be able to find our loved ones unless they're on the celestial plane. And if they're on the celestial plane, then I guess we'd have to go there to find them, because there's no way to project ourselves over there.
I see. Thank you for telling me this.
Yeah. You know, I want to teach you something really quick. If they don't want to learn my sign language, that's all right. But I want to teach you how to do hold, get down, and quiet. I feel like those three might be useful in the future.
Vernon's very into this. He's like, you know, the one movie his mother let him watch when he was younger was like an old police like SWAT movie, and they had all the hand signs about, you know, breaching and clearing, and he's fascinated.
Yes, generally, I wouldn't tell you how to try to understand words or anything. That's a little too complicated. But definitely key phrases that we can do, especially if we're in the heat of a battle or just in a tense moment. Sometimes it's nice. So yeah, if you write those down, then you can have those or whatever.
Of course, I began like, you know, looking for my notepad, writing stuff down. Also, now
Nice.
that the DM is back, I also we have come and we have sat down, and you know, we've been continuing this conversation. But also, this whole time I've been trying to signal like a waitress or a waiter or somebody around.
Nobody has come to you guys.
Gee, are you supposed to say something in particular?
Rather poor service, might I say.
Are you guys gonna sit back and spark up some weed and a joint? See what happens then.
Okay.
Marcus leans over and says, "Whoa, man, you got any you can share?"
And you got some pretty good food. I'll do this. Yeah.
Wait, did you not get? Didn't you get this weed from Marcus, or is this
Oh.
different weed?
I don't know. I'm just mundane item marijuana here.
Oh,
Yes, the
Mundane
mundane item.
Generic marijuana.
It's actually a store brand.
Right.
Yeah, it's Kroger.
Walmart. Damn, dude, you got your weed from Walmart?
We're not far off that reality. I'm
Is there
So
a
just-
Walmart in the astral plane, guys?
What were you gonna say there, Skinner?
I was just gonna say, you are, you guys are just sitting around the. I will say, Dr. Fuse, you know how this place works. You don't just expect someone to come to you. You go and do what you're trying to do. And I will say, you know, location number 1 is the bar.
Mm-hmm. That's where everyone's sitting.
Are you guys at a bar or at a table?
We're at the bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So if you were at the bar and you tried to get somebody's attention, you definitely would.
They take a look at me and they're still ignoring me.
No. So behind the bar, you see a dark elf. Charismatic, does not do this individual justice. They are, I mean, like everyone the tavern is kind of bustling. It's not like unpopulated.
Mm-hmm.
There are people and what some of you might call creatures, but just all different kinds of people, different nationalities, different races for all intents and purposes of D&D, on every single conceivable part of the spectrum. The bartender is talking to a group that none of you recognize, and then after you guys sit down, she kind of moseys her way over and says, "Ah, yes. Well, I don't think I've met any of you before. How can I help you?"
Well, just looking to get some drinks before we take a job.
Are you trying to get anywhere? Or are you just looking to drink?
Just a drink for now.
Wonderful. All right. Yeah, I can set that up for you. Is there any of you have something you'd prefer?
I'd really, really, really appreciate a nice, huge burger with fries if you could. That'd be
Oh,
great.
well, if you're looking for this is a bar, sweetie. I really appreciate the enthusiasm, but if you turn around, you can see Heliana over there, in her den. And she does all those kinds of things. I'm I'm Lucretia, by the way, but you can call me Loot. Um, y- I can help you with drinks, but obviously over there, not um something I do.
Like the neurons in my brain start coming together. Be like, Loot, would this happen to be your tavern?
Well, it's not mine. I am one of several owners. There's myself, Loot. You could find obviously I mentioned Heliana is over there. She is the half orc huntress. Then you have Granny Weathertax, which is this. She gestures to this older dwarven woman, with long white braids that go like down almost to her feet. She wears kind of like a hand knit cape, different metal bangles and bands, and scarves with big like circular metal discs on them around her neck, as well as a cloak. And she has a walking stick and a pipe that is longer than her arm, and the end of it is like the opening is bigger than her head. But she is just token away at it. Heliana is like a female half orc, like I mentioned. She's very large, muscly, and definitely seems to be working in the den that she gestured to, which is area number 2. Is Heliana's den.
Okay.
She then mentioned. Let's see. She says up in the very, very top, the observatory laboratory is Humperdink's lab. He can help you with any kind of magic you're looking for. Um, he's able to create scrolls, as well as if any of you are trying to learn biomancy, he's kind of the guy to go to for biomancy magics. He also, if you guys manage to collect any kind of unique creatures, he is known for his familiar crafting. Uh, Humperdinck up there is, he's, I'm not gonna lie to you all, he is a bit of a warlock, but he's a good man. He does good work, and I would trust him as much as I would trust anybody else in here. Then we've got next area. There is Larceny's caravan. That's number 4 up at the top. That is Larceny is a wonderful, wonderful craftsperson. Well, I'm sure you know them, little one. They're also a rake-in. He and his partner, Harried Houdinky, are proprietors of a company. They are able to buy and sell items of various origins. If there's any kind of stuff, gear you might need that's out of the ordinary, or if you find something that you are trying to unload, they'll definitely be able to help you with that. Sometimes they have an item that like another group decides they don't want anymore, and they'll do a trade. I don't know currently what they have available, as it kind of rotates. But you all seem pretty new. I've seen a couple of you around as you popped in and out, but you probably don't have the coin yet to deal with with larceny, unless you have anything you're trying to unload. Then there's also Peeper's Laboratory. Peeper is not. Do not be alarmed. He's not a beholder, but he's similar in kind. He is a brilliant little guy. He's actually one of Humperdinck's first familiars and has since then grown into far more than a familiar. He's really one of the gang.
I would
If
definitely
the,
inquire, like a beholder. I have never heard of this creature.
Oh, yeah, so they're kind of like a big floating meatball with eyes, well, with one big eye and a mouth. And they have little tentacles that kind of come off of their head that also have eyes. Um, yeah, it's not, they're not super common, but you know, Humperdinck tends to tinker with flesh. But, only when it's dead. He only brings things to life. He does his best not to destroy it.
I would definitely respond like, I see, skeptically, but after everything, especially walking into this plane, I would not be surprised to see something that has just been described to me.
Yeah, of course not. Peeper is able to help any of you if you're looking to research anything. Um, Peeper has some unique materials that are not in other places. That's the main kind of stuff you can get here. And then, yeah, I mean, you are otherwise free to roam and do as you please. One thing I do, I guess I didn't quite explain. I do sell drinks, but I also sell teleportation flight. If you all bring me a quest, I can prepare you a few drinks that after you consume them and you walk out through the door where you all came in, it'll take you. It's not a exact teleportation, but it'll get you relatively close to wherever you're trying to get to.
I see. Could you perhaps point us to a quest board or a quest giver, perhaps?
Yeah, there's a job board and she just gestures like off to the side, right there. I hate to say it, it looks like most of the low-level jobs have been swiped. Um,
Well, we can take a high level one. Okay.
yeah, I mean I wouldn't, but you're free to do whatever you want.
Ah, thank you. I'm sure it can't be too tough.
Well,
I would ignore
they
the satyr for now, please.
they're tough. I don't want to see
Um,
any of you die.
Perhaps you know of anyone who would need assistance in something.
Oh, no, not off the top of my head. I mean, typically anything there is to do, would be over on the board.
I see. Well, then
Unless
I will go.
dispatch has a specific job that they want you to go on.
I kind of, reel back my chair. Did we not check with dispatch?
No, she didn't contact us, so.
I think we neglected that, yeah.
She said that she would contact us in like 2 weeks' time or something, I believe.
I see. Well, I'm going to go check out this board. Is anyone coming with me?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll come with.
Marcus is gonna sort of like angrily get up from the table and say, "What kind of place has a burger behind a bar and doesn't serve burgers? This is fucking bullshit." Just
It's
sorta-
not a burger. Then she turns around and goes, "Oh, I guess I can see why you might think it's a burger. It's not a burger though."
Okay. And then I'm gonna
Again, Heliana's right over there, literally right behind you.
yeah, I'm gonna wander over to Heliana and
Okay.
ask her for a burger and fries.
She goes, "A burger and fries? No, I don't really have any of that kind of." Or actually, her voice is a little more gruff. No, I don't really have any of that kind of stuff.
Just fucking Marcus points behind him at the bar, like, make that, please.
No, I
Well,
mean,
what-
I just,
What kind of food
I-
do you have?
well, I typically assist with, crafting magical meals and such. Looks like you have a basic cookbook. I could help you out. Maybe supply you with materials if you've got some coin.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fantastic. I'd love to take lessons from you, although my stomach is the one in need here, not necessarily my mind.
Oh well, I've got some jerky. I could just give you some jerky if you want.
I'll take all of the jerky you have.
I mean, I can give you some. It's just what I have. This is mine. I'm just here. Just here. And then she hands you like a little bag of jerky that is longer than any like strips of beef jerky you've ever seen. It's pretty large.
Interesting. Well, I'll take it and I'll just say, hey, thanks a lot, and I'll be back when I'm ready to talk more about learning some of those magic meals. I need to catch back up with my friends for now.
Of course, yeah, I'll be here. And just so you know, you have all of the novice recipes from what you did during downtime.
Okay. Cool.
You don't have any of the higher recipes yet.
Gotcha. Well, I'm just gonna wander back over to everybody and just say, man, would you guys believe this place has absolutely no food at all? It's awful. Not even fucking burgers.
I mean, are you that hungry though?
I'm always hungry.
No way. I haven't been hungry since we've been here.
I mean, you do know that in your room you have all the cooking tools and basic ingredients to cook anything you want. This place is more for magical crafting, which is that type of cooking is almost considered crafting.
I'm gonna
Right.
definitely walk up towards the board and start, inspecting it.
Yeah, you can go up to the board. You see several higher tier jobs that are not kind of for you guys. In fact, even if you reach for them, they kind of shift away from your hand, as you are not yet qualified to take those jobs. The only one that is available to you is one that will send you all to South Texas. It appears that some farmers down there have had some issues with their livestock. And that is the only job available for Iron Tier members of
I immediately
the
rip it off
organization.
the board. Be like, gentlemen, we have our quest for today.
Texas? Does that say Texas? I've never
It
been
does.
to Texas.
I'm
Right.
straight
I'm
convincing
surprised
everyone.
those
Ma-
people
Ma-
haven't
Marcus, my
come.
friend, you will not find anywhere with the most magnificent burgers than in Texas.
I immediately head towards the van. I assume it's a
The
van.
man!
It's probably a van with some sort of tie-dye flowers on the side.
There's
Nothing
no
of any
van.
particular trademark.
You guys can get a teleportation flight, if you'd like,
Gonna be a
or you
teleportation
could.
van.
I
Nope.
I grab the key that comes with the job, or grab my key and wrap it around,
Yeah.
or wrap the job around and go to the door.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, there are two options. You can either do a teleportation flight. That's kind of how you go places that don't, like if you're going just to hunt something and you don't have a job for it, you will go and get a teleportation flight that costs some money. The standard way for doing a job, as Dr. Fuse just mentioned, is when he pulls the job off the board. So you have the key, Fuse.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys see Fuse pulls this massive key out of his pocket, doesn't say anything to any of you, wraps the job around the key that he just plucked out of Vernon's hand, and goes up to the door and turns it.
I say, before we go, I have gotten ahead of myself. Is there anything we need to do before we leave?
Maybe just mention to the tavern keeper, Loot, our group name.
Okay, I'm gonna
We're on our way.
Vernon definitely lets his cringy side out as he gets on top of a table and gets everyone's attention and be like, "We are the Twilight Eclipse," and he kind of holds out his hands.
Oh, okay.
Ryudo turns around really awkwardly.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Get down, please.
Certainly. My apologies. And I kind of just quickly rush away.
That was great. I think that was great. They know who we are now.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. Anyway, Texas is quite far away. I say we get going.
Well, I mean,
It's just a mere step through the door. Hold your breath.
Why would I hold my?
Yeah. As you guys all walk through the portal, those of you that didn't hold your breath feel like every ounce of air that was in your lungs is sucked out of them as you are shunted through space, and you all find yourselves like you just in a blink you are just standing in an open field. In the near distance you can see a farmhouse
Marcus
down the road
throws
from
up.
where you are. You guys are way to the south here on this map.
We walk out of the portal and I throw up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like if actually everyone except for Fuse roll a Constitution saving throw.
Dude, I don't even need to do. I'm on the ground. Like the rat was kinder than this.
Constitution.
What do I need to roll for that for saves again?
It's just your it's a D20 plus your Constitution. I don't know if you're proficient.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a specific D20 plus con. You said.
20. Woo!
All right, Marcus, you managed to hold it in. I mean, if you would like to, you can hold it in.
I will hold it in, but I look very sick
Oh,
while
boy.
we're doing it.
Oh yeah, Vernon is
I'm not doing too good.
absolutely losing his lunch here. Is Ryudo here?
Yes, I am here. I'm trying to figure out the right way to do this with the character sheet as opposed to just rolling what I know I have for it.
Oh, okay.
But it's alright. I don't know how to
So
do it.
if we go to Ryudo, character
It should
sheet.
be just like a dice.
Yeah.
And then an input value pops
So,
up. And then
yeah, look at
loops
your
in there.
on your ability scores on the front page. You should just on Constitution to the right. There should be a little D20 button.
Right. Okay.
Just click it.
And then it should come up with like an input value with advantage or with the advantage, disadvantage, or normal.
Yep.
Do we see horses in the distance? Should I roll perception to see horses?
I mean, you're throwing up right now. So is Ryudo.
Could you make the minis a little smaller?
Oh, can you not control that?
I can't. Yeah, I can't control.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put everybody on the map real quick.
Ryudo's like throwing up, and afterwards he's
Oh,
like,
do you have Reginald out right now?
I can. If you want to just have him out, I can just. I don't have him out, but he can at least be
Why am I so small?
available.
Because this is a big map.
Okay.
All right.
Just the massive satyr.
I'll take it.
All right. So you are all on this road. You've just walked through the door, and you can see your typical farmhouse. Up the way. This is not gonna a. It's actually like a Ford pickup truck. It's not a wagon. But the house seems fairly standard. You see off to the right is where it kind of goes out into the fields. But there are just there's a guy by the truck. There's a woman by the well. And there's a guy out here working, chopping some wood.
That is a big lad.
Alrighty.
That is what you all see in front of you as you walk out of the portal.
Do they notice us coming out of the portal at all, or are they just sort of not really?
None of them seem to have paid you any mind. They seem to kind of be going about their business.
I see. I would probably, gather myself after my, incident. And I would,
Embarrassing vomit fit.
Yes, one thing after another, of course. And I would start, pacing forward.
Okay.
If anyone, wants to follow me. I'm
I'll
definitely
follow.
coming off as very, though I had just thrown up, I'm very excited to be here. Visibly excited.
Just wipe it off and you're ready to go.
Yeah, I need to be presentable.
Roll a dexterity check to see how well you wipe off your clothes. See if you got a little bit of puke on there.
Okay. Would that be the same as just what I rolled for Constitution right there?
No, it would be dexterity.
I know that, but like.
Same.
No, it's not a save. It would just be do like sleight of hand.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
Sure
think
looks
roll
fun.
perception, as I get closer to kind of get an idea of more what I see.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bad. There are people doing farm work.
All right.
Ryuta is like not even interested in the person or the conversation. I just want to find the barn that I think this livestock's gonna be in.
I mean, this is just a road. Like, I mean, they kind of look at you strange as you're like walking down like a dirt road in the middle of southern Texas, but they're kind of going about their business. Guy's got like jeans on, cowboy hat. He's just moving hay bales. The lady is, getting some. I mean, fixing the, I don't know, water pump in the front that they use just for like water outside. They have running water and everything. It's just maps of modern things are harder to find than you might think.
Alright. Yeah. Question: do they
Mhm.
know of the organization or not?
So you guys, of course, having been briefed on these type of things and wouldn't have been sent out blind, when there are strange disappearances, you are all, as you go through, you're cloaked by the veil, so that they cannot see your true selves. You guys can kind of like, if you want to see through it or don't want to, looking at each other, you can either see their true form or their false facade. I will say Tommy, have you chosen to appear as a raccoon or a man?
As a man.
Okay, so you do see a very Danny DeVito-esque guy with you. Very
That's awesome.
Frank Reynolds, Danny DeVito too, as
Mhm.
well.
Everyone in the party just gets immediate erection.
Everyone's turned on. Everyone's real horny. And then Bert just looks, he looks like a normal guy. Definitely incredibly handsome and pretty sharp features. And Ryudo just looks like a, he honestly, you look between Vernon and Ryudo, and sometimes if you don't see the gun, you might get confused as to who's who. They're both in black, leathers, edgy as hell.
Wait, I was gonna say I just posted my picture into
Oh,
the
okay.
general
That's
chat.
what Okay, never mind. Ryudo looks like a biker.
Exactly.
Alright. I go up to the person who looks the least amount of busy.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to finish what I was saying.
Uh-huh.
So something weird has been going on. You guys are kind of in a, like, you're not supposed to tell them about the organization or that there's anything mystical going on. They just would see you as, like, you guys have like fake badges and stuff to show that you're like kind of whatever you want. Do you want to? You can play like, oh, we're from animal control. Oh, we're from the local sheriff's office. Like, you can do anything you want. You cannot. Typically, you don't go out and just be like, "Where's the monster?" It's kind of
Yeah.
like you gotta like play the game a little bit in order to talk to these people, get the information you need without tipping them off to something unnatural happening. Because the idea is you don't want these people's lives to be ruined by the fact that they now know that there
Yeah.
are monsters under their bed.
Okay. I definitely, I would kind of under my breath say to myself, well, let's see if this works. I would probably walk up to the first man, pull out my badge, be like, "Hello, sir. We are fellows from the Livestock Protection Agency, or LPA for short."
Oh yeah, LPA. All right. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Well, we have heard, from the grapevine, maybe perhaps one of you called in, that you are missing livestock, or livestock has been killed. We have not been completely briefed
Oh
that
yeah,
something has
probably. The coyotes. They just been real bad recently, I guess. But it's been weird. Like, we'll come out and we'll find. My name's Chet, by the way.
happened. Shit. My name is
I
Vernon.
take care. Nice to meet you, Vernon. I've been out with I typically take care of the goats around here, and I've noticed I go out and, like, every time I'll come out and there'll be one or two that are just like dry. They're dead on the ground, but like there is not an ounce of blood left. They're just like husks, and like the meat's almost no good anymore. It's because it's just been ruined by having every ounce of moisture pulled out of it.
I'm definitely,
You can't really.
a little
Like,
disappointed because my character realizes that this can't be the same monster that killed his family, as the corpses aren't torn apart. But I see. Well, have these coyotes been a problem, in the past, or is this more a recent occurrence?
Well, coyotes are always an issue, but we put up pretty good fences, and we haven't really had. This is they've been It's been getting worse, quite bad recently. I'm glad you folks made it out here because we really need some help.
Let's see. Well, this is one of my coworkers, Ryan. Yes, Ryan. And Ryan, how shall we go take a look at possibly this the site of the coyote attacks?
Yeah, with livestock, it's best to know exactly what the source of this is. So if it's not coyotes, it might be some sort of like parasitic bugs, that just leeching out of this thing over a long time, probably making them sick. It's hard to tell. So if we could take a look at the livestock.
Yeah, if you just head down the road, you might be able to find something. There's the goats. We have a pig pen down there, as well as a chicken coop that you could all look at. Huey over there cutting wood, and Janice by the water. Huey takes care of the pigs, and Janice takes care of the chickens. they might have. I don't know exactly what's been going on with the pigs and chickens, but they might be people to talk to as well, in order to gather some more info.
Okay.
I see. Thank you. Perhaps we should split up. Me and Ryan, we should go talk to Janice. Perhaps the rest of you gang want to go talk to, what was the man's name?
Huey.
Huey.
All right, I'll go talk to Huey here. And
Yeah, I'll come with you.
And is
Just
Marcus
gonna say,
nowhere to be
okay.
found, or
Oh, I'm right behind you.
you might want to move your token?
Yeah, can you move your token? You're still
He's
way
high.
down there.
You're just like in the distance, still comprehending what just happened.
Just need a little smoke
Um,
stash.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing what everyone does in the field.
Yep.
And if you guys want to,
Alright.
do your thing
Staring
Yeah.
first.
First we'll do Fuse, Marcus, and Bert heading up to Huey, who's chopping wood.
Hey, Huey. Talk
Hey,
to Chet.
how you doing? My name's Huey.
Doing good, Huey. I heard you take care of the pigs.
Oh yeah, I'm the pig boy.
Have you noticed anything off about your pigs lately? Just acting different.
Well, they ain't been acting different, but they've been disappearing from time to time, and
Disappearing.
I'll tell you
That's
what,
not
the
good.
pig pen has smelled like absolute fucking shit. Like normally you'd say, "Oh, pig pen, this smells bad," but I go in there and goddamn, I tell you what, if you lit a match, you blow my damn eyebrows off.
All right. Well, I'll be sure not to do that. But you wouldn't mind us going over there and taking a look, right?
Don't fuck the pigs.
What if we make love to the pigs?
Well, the issue there, my friend, is consent, and they don't really have the ability to consent.
Ah, that's fair. That you telling me you never fucked a pig before, Huey? I don't
Hang
believe
on.
you.
Hang on.
I never fucked a pig. I've looked at one longingly, but I never took it that far.
All right,
who hasn't looked at a pig and went,
Mm. Got it.
Ooh-wee. What
You
if?
know,
Here before the food.
I guess I haven't been around pigs long enough. But we'll go take
Alright,
a look
well,
and make sure we'll see what's going on.
this is coming from the guy who's got a fucking monkey walking around with him.
I don't.
He can
He's
see
good
the
at searching
monkey.
for things.
Of
okay?
course he can
He
see the
helps me.
monkey. It's a monkey.
I wasn't
Huey's
planning
from-
on having him out, but
Oh, okay. Well, then never
Yeah.
mind.
he's just out and about here because
Gotcha.
on the map.
Just a token. Got it.
Yeah.
You come back, he was
Never
like,
mind.
"What's up, monkey fucker?"
Never mind.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Huey. Good luck with the rest of your chores.
Yeah, you had a good one.
That guy was awesome.
Awesome NPC. Electric.
And then we'll jump over to Rayudo and Vernon talking to Janice.
I don't know if Paul's back yet. I think he stepped away for a second. If you guys want to keep
Oh my god.
inspecting the pig.
BRB drink.
Yeah.
This guy.
I mean,
I mean, we didn't really ask him what was like if he knows anything. He just told us not to fuck the pigs.
he did say that a couple of them are missing and it smells bad, and thinks if he lights a match, it'll blow up. So something might be living there.
Well, I don't think anything's living out there, because I'd have found it. I've been in that pig pen looking for what's been causing the stink, but it's really just real bad when I come out and there's one missing. It's way worse.
What have you been doing in that pig pen here?
What have you been doing in that pig pen, fucker?
You're not over here, man.
I know.
Get out.
Yeah,
Get
you're
out of
also
the house.
not here.
I'm just,
That's definitely true.
All right. Well, we'll go take a look at it.
Alright,
Thank
stay
you.
safe. There probably is coyotes, so you better... Y'all are strapped, right?
Yep.
Oh, we
Alright.
packing. We packing.
Good.
out of
Don't
game,
want
but like,
anybody
this
to
is
die.
Texas.
This is Texas. If everyone, you best believe every one of these NPCs has a large gun. of different varieties on their person visible.
It's not concerning at all.
Yeah, I feel very safe now.
Texas.
Kind of why I'm surprised.
Yeah, I
they have
feel
it now.
safe.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Because when guys like Huey have a 44 Magnum on their hip, that really makes me feel comfortable and safe.
Right.
God damn it,
We can start.
How long does it take to make a drink?
We can start. I'll start with the talking with
Okay.
Jen. Oh, he's
I
back.
was
He's
here.
back.
I was here. Yeah, I was muted because I was packing a bowl.
Sorry, you were getting a bowl of cereal, correct?
Of course.
Yes, of course, yes.
Frosted Flakes.
Damn
As if
straight.
Freezy's
The
called Freezy.
monetization for this video possibly wasn't bad enough.
Talking about fucking pigs.
Yeah, fucking pigs and eating
Oh yeah.
cereal.
What's the percentages looking like on that, by the way?
On what?
On the revenue, bro. Once we make it big.
I don't know. It depends how much I make. If I make it that far, I mean, we can discuss after the show, boys.
I would expect 51% as Dungeon Master, but
He's got a point there, guys.
Yeah, and I get 49% as a player, so.
Don't worry, we'll draft up analysis real quick.
yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna probably walk up to Janice and be like, "Hello."
Yeah.
No, sorry. Hello, Janice. This is.
Well, hi, how you doing?
I'm
She's
Vernon.
like blonde hair, back in a French braid. She's wearing like a super light plaid shirt, tucked into jeans with cowboy boots. Again, sorry, I forgot to mention Huey is just wearing like cut off jean shorts, cowboy boots, a tank top, and suspenders.
Well,
I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention.
I'm gonna go up to Janice. You know, I'm super into this. I'm gonna grab her hand and kiss it. Like, hello.
But
Hello,
she
Janice.
is gonna fucking hit you.
Why?
What's your AC?
What?
She just walked up to this woman and grabbed her hand and made motion to kiss it.
Well, I mean,
While she's doing work.
introduced myself.
This is
first.
Texas.
What's your
This is
AC, dude?
This is
gentleman,
Texas,
what?
bro. You can't be doing that.
Oh, my AC.
Gotta feel out the
Wait,
situation.
what am I rolling?
You're not rolling shit. What's your AC?
I don't get a chance to dodge it?
That's
Nope.
what your
She's
AC
making an
for.
attack. Does every monster get a chance to dodge an attack roll you make on them?
You got a point.
Bro, he can't even try
My
and charm her.
AC, I think it's...
He didn't try. He could have tried to charm her. He didn't. He just walked up and grabbed her hand.
I feel like,
Alright.
you know...
That
He's getting a bucket swung at his head.
Okay, my AC is 16.
Okay, she hits you. I'm
I'm
just gonna
just-
say for one point of damage and you're soaked with water, she hits you in the side of the head with this wooden bucket. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, okay, all right. Vernon.
You don't
was
just
a little
walk
bit-
up to a woman and grab her hand like that.
And Vernon, he's a charmer, you know. He's excited.
Clearly not.
he's a little bit comfortable with ladies, you know.
He shouldn't be.
Well,
I'm under my breath.
this
but
is Texas,
but
ma'am. I'm
this
sorry.
This is what they did in the films. I don't understand.
Wait, she
I'm
just
saying this under
ignores-
my breath. I'm not.
Yeah, she's just fully paying attention to Rayudo. What do you want?
Well,
I'm working.
all right. We're here with the LPA. We got the Livestock Protection Agency. I'll
Do you
be
have
quick.
a badge?
Yep. I pull the badge out.
I
Or
also
look
pull
You
my
over
just
at
badge
hear
out.
Vernon.
from the distance, Chet go, "Yeah, they got a badge. I checked it out, Janice." She's like, "All right, well, whatever you say. What do you want?"
All right, yeah, I won't take up your time. We're just here to check on the livestock. We're going to take a look at the chickens. He said that you might know something about it, that you work with them.
Yeah. So, I know it's kind of weird, but like, I'm sure you heard what Chet was saying about the goats just being totally having no blood at all. Well, that hasn't been happening with the chickens, but I will say they've been disappearing, but I've found absolutely nothing that has gotten into the coop. These chickens are just getting out and they're taking off.
Out of game. Did you mean to say pigs? You said goats.
No, Chet takes care of the goats. Huey takes care of the
Oh,
pigs.
okay.
Janice takes care of the chickens.
Okay. Alrighty, my bad.
Yep, you're good.
That's weird. You say they're just running away.
Yeah, and I don't know why they just been taking off.
Have they been acting up like when you see them in the coop or anything? Are they acting
No.
particularly aggressive?
No, in fact, the opposite. They seem like they're constantly terrified. Like, I know, you think chickens are cowardly creatures. Well, they're not. Not of me. I take care of them pretty well, and all of a sudden they've just been so terrified of every little thing that happens.
I would probably ask, but have any of them been killed?
I mean, I haven't found any of them dead.
I like slap Vernon in the back of the head lightly, but I hit him in the back of the head, and I'm like, "She just said that, dumbass. She said that they weren't there, that they've been disappearing."
I'm sorry, it's been a hard day.
You new kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe let your elders teach you the ropes before you just kind of walk out here, huh?
I'm
I
so,
kind of like grab him on the shoulder.
Vernon's
and I'm-
so dejected at this point. He thought he came here to Texas, where all of his movies, that he watches to get his whole personality happen, and it's just nothing like he thought it would be.
I like
Well, that's what happens when you base your personality off movies you've seen.
I take my hand and I like put it on your hat. And I take it off of you for a second, or like straighten it up on your head, and I'm like, "Come on, John Wayne, let's get to work."
She kind of giggles at that, and then says, "Yeah, the chicken coop's down the way with the rest of the livestock."
All right. I'm probably just gonna start walking towards it. I'm just like, all right.
Yep, Rita's gonna.
So
do
we've
some-
got a chicken
yeah.
coop.
I look back and I'm like, "By the way, name's Ryan in case you need us."
All right, thanks, Ryan.
We've got a chicken coop. We've got a pig pen
And the goat
and a goat.
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, so we'll meet up with you guys before we actually go back to the
Yeah.
inside of either of those places.
Yep.
I'll just-
I guess we should go to the goats first.
The
do you
goats.
want to? Yeah, we could take a look at the goats first.
Are we gonna look at the goats together and then we're gonna split off again, or are we just gonna convene back together and investigate all together?
I think we should investigate all together
That's
personally,
probably
but
the idea. Yeah, you
Could be
guys
dangerous.
definitely gonna walk over, see myself like super dejected, looking at the ground, soaking wet, like a bruise on my cheek.
is
What?
everything all right there, Vern?
Yeah. Yeah, yes, everything is fine. Thank you, Marcus.
Did you care for a Slim Jim?
No, thank you. Let us go check on these goats, shall we, gentlemen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you say so.
Right, where are the goats on the map?
All
Or
right.
are you pulling that up?
So they aren't. This is kind of where we're gonna hit theater of the mind for a little bit.
Okay.
So you guys walk down the way, and you come up to what you see as there's a pig pen, a chicken coop, and a little goat pen. And right now they seem to be just that. There doesn't seem on the surface to be anything that's like crazy weird going on.
Okay. I might get in the goat pen and investigate around to just kind of see if I see anything unnatural.
Can you give me so
Can I help them do that?
yeah.
I'm not
I'm gonna
looking
say-
at so much in the goat pen as much as on the ground and like around the haystacks and shit like that.
Yeah, give me, I guess, an investigation check then, Dr. Fuse, with advantage with help from Ryudo. And if one thing I want to try this campaign, if you guys are interested, is like a limited help action where you have to be proficient with the ability in order to give the help action. If you are not proficient, you can make a flat DC 12 check in order to give that advantage. If you fail, then you don't give advantage. Is that something you guys would be interested in trying out?
Yeah, that's
What
fine.
about if the helper gets like a nat 1 on that, they give disadvantage?
I typically don't like to do like one is like something horrible happens,
Okay.
just because they're trying to help. Like maybe depending on the check, like if it was a stealth check and it was a 1 or something, then yeah. But like doing this investigation, if just Ryudo does a bad job of looking around, that wouldn't make it harder for Tommy to look around or Dr. Fuse to look around.
Suppose. About to say, because Vierto tried to help Vernon back there, but Vernon doesn't feel much better.
Yeah, well, yeah, he tried.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was the investigation?
18.
18. Yeah. So, you look around. You're in the goat pen. You don't find any goats that are drained here, but you do find some. There's like a hay patch in the back, where there just is like a lot. The hay has just a ton of like dried blood on it. And from that investigation check, you can see like something like this is where a goat bled out and has since been taken away. But yeah, that is you find a goat that definitely had been drained there.
I mean, does it look like it was dragged away, or does it look like it was just
It looks like
carried away?
it was bled there and then left there.
And
Like the
this-
guy said, he finds these goats in
Okay.
the pen dead in the morning sometimes.
And what about the smell? Does it smell foul in here? Like, more than it should?
It smells pretty stinky.
But not.
It's I mean it's bad, don't get me wrong, but roll a perception check actually.
In the meantime, Marcus is gonna try to walk up to one of the goats.
Stinks,
and
Vernon. It stinks pretty bad.
Okay.
You don't you've never been in a goat pen before, you don't know if this is unnatural stink.
You were saying?
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Oh, no,
Marcus.
you're good. You're good. I was just saying I'm gonna try to go up to one of the goats. And
Uh-huh.
I don't have any speak with animals or anything like that, but I'm gonna try to just talk to one of them and just say, hey buddy, are you feeling okay? Have you seen anything interesting around here?
Roll animal handling.
At this point, I'm going to turn over to Dr. Fuse and be like, can you do that?
That's a 5.
The goat starts chewing on your pant leg.
Aw, you must smell the jerky in there, little guy. That's okay. Here you go. I'll give you a little piece.
It eats
Yeah.
it like eats it with, if there's any wrapper on it, it just eats it with the wrapper and all.
That's adorable. I let him eat the wrapper. I would primarily want to do a medicine check on this goat, I guess, to see if
Okay.
I can tell if it's suffering any ailments or disease of any kind.
Go ahead.
And I have what's it called with medicine checks.
Did
Are
you hear me,
proficient.
Dr. Fuse, by
You're
the way?
proficient.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Roll that. Okay.
It's a 10.
You're not super familiar with goats. You're not a vet by any means. It seems to be fine. There's no like, you don't see any like scabs or like healing cuts. No, it seems like a goat in fine condition.
All right, little guy. You just eat that jerky, and I hope you feel better.
I think I'm going to roll probably survival to check for tracks. Is that right?
Yeah. So if you want to try and look for tracks, you can roll a survival check. Yes.
Where's my survival? I don't think I just proficient but not. 18.
Okay. Yeah, you notice out in the back, kind of where there's like a wall, because it's kind of like a 3-walled little shelter for these goats, with a pen out front, like a fenced off area out
Okay.
front. You check in the back and you see there's actually a little bit of like a hole that's been dug and some like claw marks on the wood of the back. where something has kind of like dug its way under to get inside.
I'm gonna definitely call everyone over and be like, gentlemen, over here. This no goat or pig or chicken, dare I say, did this.
I gather round for sure. Is it like, is there anything else of note over here other than that?
Nope.
Interesting.
Should I roll again to see if I see anything leading from there, or?
Nope. That's your roll. That's what you got. It is just like grass and woods nearby. There's kind of some craggy I guess there kind of isn't like. Is there mountains in Texas? I feel like there are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someplace probably.
sure. There's
big as
kind of
Plateaus maybe or something. I don't know.
there's like a couple plateaus. It's kind of like the only kind of seems like farmable area in quite a ways. It's a bit of a wasteland outside of this place.
Did we get like a directionality that the tracks were going, or?
You didn't see any track. Like you can't tell. There are no tracks that have been left. It's just like there's
Just a
been
print.
something that's been busting in by digging
Right.
under the wall.
Okay.
Oh, I'm probably gonna suggest, maybe if we know it's coming here, we could try to, catch it in the act.
Yeah, set a trap.
Well, gentlemen, looks like we know that this creature is using this spot to crawl underneath to get to the farm animals. Perhaps if we lie in wait, it'll come to us.
Are all the animal pens that are they kind of close to each other? Skinner? Like proximity wise. Are all like the animal pens in like a close proximity?
Oh yeah,
to
they're
each
all like
other?
the goat and they're all literally they share. The pigs are in the middle, the goats are on the left side. If you're looking at it, the goats are on the left side and the chickens are on the right side. They all the pigs share a fence wall with the chicken coop and the goat pen.
I think that's a mighty fine idea, Vernon. I think we could get quite a good vantage point somewhere and maybe post up and see if we can catch it in the act.
Also, what did the rest of you hear about the pig pen?
What did we hear about the pig pen?
Yes, we learned about that the chickens, though they're not being drained, for a better lack of words, but they are running in a frenzy, as if something is scaring them.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure we just heard the pig pen was extra stinky. Smelled really bad.
Pigs were missing as well.
Anyone who would
This
like to
place
can
is
roll a
pretty smelly.
perception check or survival.
I was gonna say
I'll
this
roll
place
it.
is pretty stinky.
Perception, survival. I think hold on.
Yeah, I do not have good survival.
Moral perception.
Survival.
Yo, Bert, it stinks over here. You're used to perfumes and flowers all over the place. This is
Yeah.
truly shit work.
Got a 21, bro.
Yeah, I'll say Marcus and Vernon, you both can tell the pig pen, it does smell stinky, but it's really only because it's combined. That goat pen reeks. It's horrible in there compared to what you might think. Marcus or Vernon, you still think it just smells bad, but because you did kind of fail the check earlier, but you can tell that there's definitely a stink, and it's centered in the goat pen. It has just been radiating into the pig pen.
I'm noticing that the pig pen smells better, objectively.
No, it smells worse, but that's because pigs smell like shit. But the goat pen has a weird, acrid, cat piss smell. Not just cat piss. It's cat piss and sulfur combined.
Yeah. Do you guys think it would be worth it to detect magic? Try to figure out Is it some kind of spell or something?
I don't think it's a spell. I mean, we've
It was a
we've,
spell,
we've
it
got
would
like
be
evidence that something's been breaking in. To
Right.
can we check or is my check already good for seeing if the pig pen has also been broken into?
Yeah, I'll let it go. Yeah, the pig pen has not been well, it's been broken into, but you don't find any of those like blood patches like you found in the goat pen.
Okay.
Just to note, is this goat pen secure enough to the point where even we would want to open the door or break into it as opposed to just climb over a fence?
You could probably climb over a fence. I mean, they're like it would be tough though, because if you try to get over the fence, you would definitely knock it down because it's like it's not super sturdy, but it's tall, and goats don't know to just break things. They see that fence and they see a wall.
That means that whatever was here was gonna try to break through the gate instead of going through the goat pen.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna go back to my original suggestion and say that we should lie in wait for it to come back.
I feel like that
Sure.
might take a while, but it's an idea.
I mean,
We
what's
can
the
look
other
around
option?
first, and then after a couple hours, if we don't find anything, we can come back.
Part of me thinks that this smell being so unnatural might be tied to something more demonic or necrotic in nature. I don't know for sure, but I just want to take a look around here.
Okay.
Can I do like a religion check and see if I can?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a religion check.
So I'm proficient with a religion. Can I help him then?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Alright, let's do it.
Ooh.
Alright, so that's 17.
17 religion. You definitely know that like sulfur is a big key for devils specifically of the hells. This doesn't, but like when there's like devils in sulfur, you typically like find sulfur. Like you'll find like piles or like sprinkles of powdered, yellow sulfur. You're not finding that here. So you think that it just smells like sulfur because it kind of just stinks and smells like rotten eggs. You don't
Okay.
think that there's a celestial or infernal connection.
Okay. So I'll get up and I'll say, well, after kind of conversing with Marcus for a little bit, be like, well, so it seems like sulfur is often a smell attributed to the demonic realms, but
Devilish. There's a
sorry,
difference. You definitely know. Devils,
that's abyssal there, right?
lawful evil. Yeah.
Okay.
Abyssal is different.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen these fiends before. I know what you mean. I'm getting an eerie feeling myself about this whole thing.
Right. Whatever this is, it's not staying long enough to leave anything behind, any trails of it behind. So either it's something that's really quick about its time here, or it's something that might have similar methods that a devil might have without necessarily having the configuration of one. We'll see.
Interesting hypothesis. Do you have any idea what it could be if it wasn't some sort of devil-like creature?
Anyone who would like to can roll a nature check. Or an additional survival check, but it would be an intelligence-based survival check.
I got a 16.
Don't like either of those things.
I can roll a nature check
I
just
mean,
'cause I was
Could it
Yeah, I
be
know
a-
you didn't take your chance to talk to the people. You're the face, man.
Yeah, I was distracted.
That's all good.
So I'm gonna roll, even though I don't have a great ad, but just because I was in the conversation, I want to do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey,
I'll say
Like-
16 is enough for like you guys know that this smell is strong enough. If anyone had the ability or could like to track a smell, or if they could like juice themselves or juice someone else, or if they had a companion like a creature that had good scenting, you could definitely follow its scent.
ooh, think I'm pretty decent at tracking sense, at least from more strange
I
monsters
mean,
at least.
can I roll survival to see if I can, follow the unique smell, or?
I think you rolled quite a few survival checks, and you definitely failed the first one that had to do with smell.
Okay.
What
Just
about the
looking at
raccoon as
Spain.
well? We got.
Yeah, get our animals on this.
My Reggie is not the best tracker. He's more of just a guy that helps me if I get put in a tough spot.
What's your
Alright.
Hunter's Bane do there, Ryudo?
Yeah.
It allows me to have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track fey, fiends, or undead, as well as intelligence checks for call information about such.
Yeah, this would definitely be one of those scenarios.
Looks like it's up to you, friend.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm pretty decent with tracking here. I can try something like this.
Yeah, you guys notice as Ryudo goes with intent to follow this scent and try and track this beast, kind of the veins near his eyes seem to almost glow and fill with light as they go like into his eyes and nose, and they seem to like his face just intensifies even more than it typically does, as he just seems to have activated something in his blood in order to track this creature.
Vernon's
And
definitely
he
jealous
starts
he can't do that.
sniffing like a dog.
Yeah, I was about to say, you even see my nose start to like wrinkle pretty strongly, and it's like the blood in my face is like tensing my muscles almost naturally, but obviously since it's tensing up it doesn't look supernatural. But like it's just happening automatically without me really focusing on it. And I'm just searching. Alright, so let me try this here. So is it wisdom or intelligence survival check? Just to double check.
I think this one's gonna be wisdom because you're not sitting down and doing a smart thing. You're using your senses.
Are you can I assist? Because I'm proficient in survival, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because Vernon, you did succeed once or twice here on doing other things other than specifically the smell. So you definitely have the ability to kind of help him. You know, where he starts to maybe lose the scent, you notice a patch of grass that has like a blood stain on it, to kind of keep him going the right way.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you already had advantage, but I like that you helped him better.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so that's 8. And I'm going to use my Hobgoblin Saving Face ability to add 4 to that, and then maybe 5 if we include the Tommy's little tamer buddy.
What?
So Hobgoblins have an ability on rolls that they make that they can add a bonus to them that is equivalent to the amount of allies around them. It's like once a day.
Okay.
And so I was gonna say if we count the tamer familiar,
I'll,
then that's
I'll
5.
unleash. I can unleash Reggie.
All right.
Oh, he's not actually out right now.
No.
Okay. Well, no worries.
I would
Either way,
say,
4.
just as our friend Bert is new to the Bard class, when doing
Bard
checks
against
like
Bard.
this, yeah,
Yeah.
typically you might want to hand out. I'll definitely let the retcon happen here since we're still
Okay.
early in.
I immediately just thought of it like an hour in.
You're good, man.
An hour and 28 minutes to be exact.
Give everyone a bardic inspiration.
Are you just gonna give it out to everyone?
Oh, I'm giving it to everybody.
Okay.
Let them all hold a little piece.
Even Reggie, I think, right? Or just the 4 main characters.
Well, I mean Reggie can get some. I don't really
How much?
know.
What's your charisma?
I think it's 5. Let me check.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 5 or 4. Oh yeah, it's a 5. Yeah, so you can hit everybody with the bardic. All right,
Can you
Rito,
use-
if you want to add the bardic to that, you're certainly welcome to.
Can you use bardic twice per day?
No, you can give out bardic a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, until you take a short or a long rest.
Okay.
So does that mean he's already gone through all of them?
So he just burned all of them to make sure you all have a chance, and he has his bonus actions free in a fight.
Okay.
They last for an hour, so with Ryudo, kind of catching a scent. So what's the total there?
That total is 12 then. 8 plus 4.
You don't have any bonus to survival? You're not even proficient in it?
I don't think so, no.
What are we doing?
What kind of blood hunter are you, dude?
An
I'm an
intelligent
intelligent
base?
one.
Alright, yeah, you think you're going the right way. You guys kind of get off of this grassy plain. You guys go pretty far. Like, you go a few miles away. But this scent is so strong, and as Ryudo gets closer, he does begin to catch it. You do not you can tell Ryudo that you definitely strayed off to the side quite a bit. But as you just kept going in the general direction, the scent got stronger, and you were able to course correct. It took a little bit longer than you guys were hoping it would take. I will say Bardic lasts for an hour, correct?
Yes, correct.
It's not quite an hour, but you guys are getting close.
Okay.
By the time you guys approach a large plateau, and in the side of the plateau you see like a crack in it that has like an open cavity that seems to go deeper. And all of you can smell it now. That stench is stronger here.
Well, this seems like a good place to take a short rest. Come on.
I disagree.
Just got here, man. What?
Yeah, but I want my bar.
Well,
If we take the short rest, the rest of us won't be able to gain your.
Ah, that's fair. Okay.
Unless you use it again.
Well, next time, just wait. Only use one at a time.
Ah, it's so hard to do, though. Anyway.
It's alright, I trust you. You're not the smartest one, though.
Can I check for like signs of the creature on the outside of the the crevice?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Ooh.
I'll help him.
I don't know if you need to.
Yeah, I'll still help you.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice, that's a good roll.
Do I need to?
No, I think he needs to roll again.
Oh, I mean, I can roll again, but
You don't have to if you don't want to.
It's always good to try for that crit. Yeah, so there's definitely, you can see the exact same scratch marks that were on the pen are present here on the outside of this crevice.
it looks like we've found the same creature that was infiltrating the pens.
Actually, and I'll say with a 20, you can tell that it is not a lone creature.
I would probably relay, but however, some of these marks seem to be in smaller size than the others. I'm afraid there's more than just one of these creatures here.
That's not good.
No.
Right. And these look to be some sort of claw marks, so they've at least got claws on them. And we know
sharp
that they
ones.
can drink blood or drain blood. So, make sure that you're cautious. It's going to be dark in there. Do we want to spark a light, or do we think that it's going to draw attention?
Well, regardless if it draws attention, we need to be able to see.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna pull out my plastic torch. Kind of peer inside.
Oh,
Yeah, you pull out your flashlight, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we go in the cave, can I cast Detect Magic as a ritual?
Yeah, absolutely. You take 10 minutes. Everyone see. And did you guys decide to take that short rest?
No,
We're
no.
definitely gonna lose our bardic inspiration here, though.
Yeah.
What? I can give you another one.
If you
Okay.
take a short rest, he can give another one. But if you don't take a short rest, he can't.
Nah.
I will say definitely, if you want to cast Detect Magic as a ritual, you won't
Yeah.
have Bardic Inspiration for the fight.
Ah. Okay.
It took too
Uh,
long to get here.
I think,
Damn it.
you know, something kind of stirs within me, you know, as things do not, you know, not used to seeing things like this. And part of me starts to detect things that I never thought I could ever detect before. And I'm going to cast my daily Detect Evil and Good.
Okay.
Ooh, a
Activated
select
stuff.
special, huh?
Yeah. You cast it. You guys notice, um, as Vernon begins to, like, he just kind of like kneels to the ground, one knee down, and like puts one hand on the side of his head. He opens his eyes, and like the entire iris is just black. And you can see through this rock almost, in front of you, and you can see 4 different collections of evil energy inside.
What kind of evil do I notice?
Does it say?
It says I should
What's
be
it
able to
say?
tell if you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Also, I also know if there's an area that's been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Okay. There's not technically any of those, but they are evil, but they don't fall under those like creature types.
Okay.
So I guess I'll call them. I guess technically they're kind of fiendish aberration, kind of a monstrosity mishmash of those 3.
Okay. I Also, how big is this? Like, is this like a giant plateau we're up against, or is this just like like, you know, like a big rock, you know, that we could circle around?
It's a big rock,
So
but like,
we could circle around it.
I mean, you could, but it looks like whatever this is inside.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna say, you know, well, I don't not really sure what just happened to me, but I know for certain that there was 4 creatures inside there. And frankly, if I do not want to go inside there to meet those creatures. I have a suggestion.
Okay. What's your
Perhaps
suggestion?
if there's no other way out of this crevice, we could smoke them out.
Ooh, I like anything that has to do with smoking. What's your idea?
Well, assuming they breathe air, which is a good chance, we could light a large fire and waft the smoke inside of the crevice where it cannot escape. Eventually, they will be forced to come out and fight us in our own territory.
Yeah.
Hey,
that
that's a
could work.
pretty great idea.
Can I roll survival to like build a fire or whatnot?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, sorry, I had to step away really quick. My bad.
Okay. Anyone want to assist me? Anyone proficient?
Oh, sorry,
Uh,
what is
yeah.
this? What is this
Assist
skill?
me
do
in
it.
survival. And I got 17, but
I think I heard Fuse say he was gonna assist.
yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again.
Okay, so 17.
The crevice is not huge, so you do create a fire. You begin fanning it in. I will say an hour has passed, and everyone does lose their bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Um,
Could everyone else short rest besides me then? If I was the one.
No, it took us an hour to probably get this.
yeah, I
healing,
mean, definitely Fuse can't because he's helping
Okay.
with the fire. Um, there isn't a ton like I will say, like, the fire is starting to like get a little hard to control. You guys are out in the dry ass parts of Texas, and you just started a massive fire in the middle of the wilderness.
Times of the essence.
You try, you're fanning, you're putting the wet leaves on top, trying to get as much smoke as possible. You're fanning it at this crevice, and some of it's definitely getting in, but like it's a fairly large area, and the smoke is definitely going to work the way you hope, but as it's like sort of a rounded surface, a lot of it is just kind of like washing off of it, and only very little is getting directly in without any assistance other than you like flapping your coat at it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh.
So what does that entail? Like, does it work the way I hoped, or?
I mean, it looks like it's starting to, but it's gonna take a long time.
Could I use prestidigitate? The
Yep.
magic effects.
Spell. Presto. Just call it Presto.
The presto, and do like a strong gust of wind, maybe like repeatedly to kind of force it in.
Absolutely, yeah. You kind of like turn both of your palms into little fans, standing on the outside, and you're able to channel the smoke a little bit better, and a lot more smoke is able to get into the hole, as it is not just a guy flapping a cloak from Hot Topic at a big fire.
Hot topic.
And yeah, you guys notice the smoke is really starting to fill the area, and inside you can hear like this chittering, like as things are starting to move inside.
I think you guys are really pissing them off now.
While we're doing this, can anyone place a trap or anything in the front?
I can.
Action.
I'll take over the cloak work, and you can do the trap.
My what is it? Because I'm an outlander, I have a trap. Where is that at?
An animal trap? Yeah, I'll say you have like a bear trap.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not.
We will treat the bear trap. Let's see if I can just find a bear trap. I'm sure somebody has statted a bear trap.
There is one.
Yeah, it's like a hunting trap. So
Yeah, I think it's a D6 or something, if I remember correctly. I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say like D6 and grappled. Hunting trap. When you use your action to set it, the trap forms a sawtooth steel ring that snaps shut when a creature steps on the pressure plate in the center. The trap is affixed by a heavy chain to an immobile object, such as a tree or a spike driven into the ground. Sorry. I just like was stroking my mustache, and I like inhaled a hair that came off.
I'm just saying, fucking bird, don't blow the smoke into our DM's mouth.
Yeah. I can't control these.
So
we
yeah,
attach
bad.
the hunting trap to a.
I'm gonna ready my.
Anyways.
I'd probably just have like a stake that I would, nail in the ground with the trap.
Yeah,
can
I will
attach it to
say,
the fire.
yeah, if it steps in it, it has to make a check. It says, DC 13 dex save or take a D4 piercing damage, and essentially is grappled.
Okay.
It can use its action to bust out, or another creature can use its action to break it out. Every time it fails a check, it takes 1 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, this isn't what I expected to happen, but we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah, my weapon, I'm gonna brandish it.
Improv.
Yeah, give me a second to create a map, because this isn't what I expected to happen.
It's okay, I want to warm up. A bite of food for a second.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
It makes you feel like, but I'm sure we're gonna go inside afterwards.
A lot of me wants to just attach it to the fire itself, just like a log of the fire, and even though when it grappled and stop him from moving, he would be trailing with fire.
I feel like the log, if we were able to carry it, this monster might be able to pull it out of the fire, and then it's just got like a flaming log it's dragging around with the trap.
Yeah, but there's a good chance that'll hurt it, or at least something around it.
Or us.
Hopefully it's not us.
I
Yeah,
think
but that's that chaos that we need, you know.
that's
Mhm.
Chaos crew.
that's what we need.
Or the Twilight Eclipse, goddammit.
Exactly, dude. I mean, we've already made the DM make a new map, dude. This is enough chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go fight these farm folk.
What are you doing?
I want to go back and fight these farm folk.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think the organization would look too highly upon us killing civilians like that.
I mean, would they really mind? Not kill them, but like take their shit and like.
See, I got a
You know,
vendetta
just
against
keep
that
them up.
chick that hit me with a bucket.
Yeah, that was kind of rude. Like you're just trying to be a general.
Tip of the fedora to you too. Do you have Reginald out?
Mhm. Yes, I do.
All right. This is what you guys got in front of you currently. Hold on. We need a fire too.
Oh hell yeah!
Dude, that fire was really out of control.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is right there. It's a fire.
There you
What is
And
this?
then that's a trap.
go. Okay. I think we might be missing somebody at the moment.
Yeah, Alex stepped away for a sec.
Right? Are you gonna work with the team on this in this fight?
I don't know, man. I would recommend casting your spells on other people, though.
Bro, I would recommend accepting them when they're cast on you.
Didn't you have like an emotional like climax at the end of that last session? Aren't you guys cool now?
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
No.
I thought we were.
And that is exactly how that's going. One of them thinks they're totally chill. The other one hates him.
We had a bro moment.
One moment does not make up for an entire personality that I dislike, you know. Giving bardic inspiration out willy-nilly and wasting it, except for me.
You're just a professional hater. You're not even a bloodhound. You're just a hater.
Haters in the
Cla-
building.
Class
Mhm.
hater.
Pretty
Class
sure
hater.
I read somewhere in the class list that being a hater was necessary for blood hunters.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it's right there. Matt Mercer really wanted to put it in. That's his personality for sure.
Nice.
Fucking nerd.
Might have to censor Matt Mercer so people don't call me out.
Why?
I'm just crediting the creator.
Yeah.
Did you just call Matt Mercer a hater?
Yeah, Matt Mercer's a hater. What up? Come at me, Matt Mercer.
I feel
Yeah.
like anyone who knows Matt Mercer would be like, oh, okay, that's not really his personality. But, you know, that's fair.
I mean,
No, I want to start some beef with Matt Mercer. I'm gonna make
No.
a Twitter. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make a Twitter just to start beef with Matt Mercer.
Please don't start beat with Matt Mercer.
This is how we get to 1 million views.
There
A
you
million-
go, man.
Exactly.
All publicity's good publicity.
Exactly.
Mhm.
God, I'm gonna be the next.
Next
fucking,
thing you know, I'll be on the next Exandria Unlimited.
you guys gonna make me the next like Logan Paul or some shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Start doing some vlogs.
Hey man,
Day in the life of Bert.
start like selling, like gambling to young children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that's the dream. That's the end goal. That's
what-
when you know you.
Once you made it, you can do that. You gotta film some people who killed themselves first,
Hey,
and then make a podcast.
that shit did hit though. I'm just saying.
You got the views.
Dude, guys, screw D&D. Why don't we just make a podcast?
Yes.
It's so much work, dude.
Yeah.
Do we need the turn order up?
Oh, it's a good call, huh?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Does
I'm
Reginald
on
have
there.
the same turn as you?
Yes, he does.
I clicked on myself. I don't know why it doesn't do it correctly.
Yeah, so if you target yourself and then click the initiative button.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Because I freaking.
Okay, 2 seconds.
I still take that first roll.
Sure, why not? It's not gonna matter. You're all gonna die anyways.
Oh
Mhm.
my god. He's bad, dude.
Why is every fight life or death, bro?
Why isn't it? You're here to play D&D, right?
I'm back.
I mean,
You've come
I'm just
back at a
trying to
bad
make some
time.
shit.
Why?
Because he
What'd I
says he's gonna
miss?
kill us, dude.
No.
Can I like
What?
reposition myself before this fight starts, by the way? Cause
Oh, absolutely. I was just putting you guys on the map. You can move wherever you want.
So what did we find out we were fighting?
we don't know yet. All we know is that it might be coming for us,
Ooh.
and the map's gone.
Yep.
Oh,
Sorry.
man. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Talk
Come
to you again.
Hello, Doctor Smile friend. Just reminds me of Arrested Development. Oh, hilarious. That shit was-
I wish I was able to sing so I could like do like little breaks like that.
When we make it, I'll pay for your your voice lessons.
Oh my god.
You can do the
I'm gonna need,
intro,
like,
dude.
I'm gonna need like 5 years of lessons.
This is gonna be a stolen song.
It's all gonna be fully copyrighted.
I think we're all ready for what's
Yeah,
coming.
yeah, I'm just making sure I've got all my bad guys here. I still need initiative from Marcus.
Nice.
Oh, I don't like the way that thing looks.
What?
Do one thing.
You're not supposed to see that.
I can see
There's
the.
nothing on. There's nothing on there.
Absolutely, I didn't see anything.
There's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Also, what's the distance? Okay.
trying to figure out how to get these all. So I don't like one of them doesn't die and then they lose their turn order and I get
Just
fucked.
put one like off to the side, and then make it a GM layer.
That's what I'm doing.
So at least you know when it is, and we can.
Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I put them on the GM layer so I know what's happening. Alright. So, are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the smoke is now continuing to fill the inside, and there is some angry, pissed off screeching and chittering coming through. And you all see bursting out
What?
on the first turn of initiative 21. These little chupacabra chihuahuas,
What
Oh,
the fuck?
jeez.
chihuahua cabras,
Chihuahua cabras, dude.
start busting out. This
Chihuahua
one's
cabra.
immediately fails its dex check and it is trapped. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me, Nick.
Two.
2 damage.
2 for 2 good. Too spicy.
And these two are gonna burst out. One of them's gonna go to Ryudo, and one of them's gonna go to Reginald. And they're each
Not
going.
Reggie, bro.
Reggie. They're each going to just run up and try and lock eyes with both of you. I need a wisdom save
Okay.
from Reggie and from Ryudo.
A 15.
Okay.
Six.
Ryudo, you are paralyzed with fear.
Oh no.
Oh man.
That's a fucking chihuahua.
So yeah, it is that, but it is like more of like these dog lizards come bursting out, and like they have like no lips. So you know how dogs look horrifying when they don't have like their muzzles and like their lips? Have you ever seen like what a dog skull looks like?
Yeah.
Or like one of those things like, oh, if an alien found a dog skull, this is how they would reconstruct it. It's that. It is a horrifying looking little creature.
Oh boy.
And Ryudo, it is scary, and you feel paralyzed with fear.
Oh god.
Oh, run.
I don't know where it begins and where it ends.
Yep. Vernon.
Okay.
Oh, oh no, never mind. Never mind. You're good.
I'm also definitely gonna shout out. I think we're missing one. As I am probably, no, I'm definitely going to, get closer to this one over next to my monkey friend over here. Pull out my trusty shotgun and, try to blast this one off the face of the earth.
All right, roll attack roll.
$19.
That's a hit.
Wow. Good hit.
9.
All right, you basically put the shotgun right up to it. You blow a huge chunk of the side of it off, taking several of its ribs with it. But it seems pained and it lets out a yelp, but it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, basically, this thing's like smelling putrid too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it smells horrendous.
See, I don't know what I could do with my bonus action.
What class is it that you're playing?
I'm a fighter, but I should have.
There isn't much you can do early
swung
on.
Not at level
first.
1 yet.
Okay. I guess I will end my turn.
You have
All right.
movement. If you want to move.
He moved a little bit already.
Okay.
All right, next you guys hear an even more horrifying sound as a disgusting, fully grown chupacabra leaps from the cavern and jumps directly at the only person in the front who doesn't have one of its babies attacking it.
Oh boy.
This one looks much bigger, but you can see that it is not loving the sunlight.
Oh.
And it is going to attempt and bite you.
Try me, son.
That's a 9.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah, you see the sunlight shining in its eyes. It's not good in the light. You guys were good to draw them out, and it misses. Marcus.
Okay, well, also being level 1, I don't really have a lot of different things and tools at my disposal to try and combat these things, but you see as I'm, sort of in the back and kind of like scantily clad behind you guys, I'm gonna run up.
Scantily clad?
Yeah, like a little shy, a little.
Scantily clad means like you're like
Okay.
not wearing clothes.
Scantily
Oh.
clapping cheeks, dude.
I mean, I could. Depends what you want, Skinner.
Hey, I don't want anything.
Marcus,
I'm gonna walk
need
up
you.
behind.
I'm gonna need you to roll to see if the clap of your ass cheeks alerts the chupacabra.
Oh, that's a good one. Yep. Marcus
Roll for
definitely. No,
dexterity.
Marcus does not clap his ass cheeks. Marcus is rail thin, dude. He's got no booty meat.
Oh no. Where's it? He goes to that horse cock, dude. All that food.
I'm gonna just walk up and stab this thing.
Yeah. It's probably the safest bet. Oh.
That's a hit.
That's a 21.
Anyone?
So now how do I roll the damage?
I think you just have to roll a d8.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to do damage with this.
D8 plus 2.
Yeah, I think you're in combat.
Yeah,
I have macros
combat.
set up for it.
Huh?
I
Yeah,
have
I would
them.
just set up macros for your damage, but
Okay.
that should take care of your d20s. All right, you strike it, but its unnaturally thick hide resists your sword swing.
Oh, gross. Guys, somebody shoot it. And
It's
then
so cute.
that's my turn.
Dr. Fuse.
All right, I am going to. Reggie's going to attack the one in front of him.
Okay. So does he go after you or before you?
Well, I use my bonus action to command him.
And then he takes his turn directly after yours, correct?
Yeah.
So I think you have to do your stuff, and then he
Okay.
can do his stuff.
Okay. Well, I will also shoot the one right in front of me. 16 to hit.
Uh, 16. The little one
Mm-hmm.
hits.
All right. I deal 2 damage to it. Bonus action, command Reggie to attack, and he's going to hit. I'm assuming. The 20 doing 5.
Yes.
Okay.
So the D20 plus 3 is your attack roll, and then your damage.
Yeah, those
Okay.
2, and then Reggie with the first rolls.
Right. Okay. So a total of 7. All right. As this thing is critically damaged, you just like, when you shot your crossbow, you punctured its stomach and lower intestinal tract, and a horrendous stench erupts from it. I need Reggie and Vernon. I'm just trying not to say Vermin again. And Vernon need to make Constitution saving throws because it's a stink.
By the way, I think I was supposed to
Stinky
go
winky.
before. I think I was supposed to go before Tommy.
What?
Oh wow.
So I had a 9 on my initiative.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought that. You can go next.
Sorry. I'm paralyzed
boy.
anyways.
You are paralyzed.
Yeah, if you want
Reggie
to,
got an 8.
Reggie got an 8.
Yep.
All right. The stench overcomes Reggie, and he is retching a little bit. And he is poisoned until the beginning or till the end of his next turn. Then it just goes away.
Okay.
I got a 12.
You're good. You're able to keep it down, but it smells bad.
I've already thrown up enough today.
Yeah, you don't have anything left in the tank. And then we'll jump to Ryudo.
Is it another wisdom save?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Well, let me double check. Paralyzed. Yeah, repeat the saving throw.
You're paralyzed, not friend.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, that's 10.
Is 10 your total?
Yep.
I'm so sorry, but you are still paralyzed.
Right. Do you have inspiration?
Not anymore. You guys ran out of inspiration. Inspiration only lasts for an hour. You guys are doing stuff for well longer than an hour.
I was gonna ask, because we mentioned this, but me and Fuse definitely didn't get a short rest, but did everyone else get a short rest?
No, there was no. You guys weren't really resting. You were actively doing stuff.
Okay.
It is now Bert's turn.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm probably just gonna stand toe with this guy. Wait, Paul, Ryudo, you're still healthy, right?
For now, yeah.
For now, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on this guy in front of me.
Okay.
That is a Wisdom save.
Yeah. It rolled 3.
Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, fat damage.
Hey, it takes all 1 of those damage points.
Oh,
it's not reduced.
Every little bit. There you go.
And its next attack has disadvantage.
Yep. Oh, can I also disengage?
You can't disengage, but you can run away. He'll have disadvantage to hit you, because Vicious Mockery was your action. You're not a rogue anymore, so you can't bonus action disengage.
Where's my action economy? I'll just stay in range at my turn.
Your action economy is in your bardic inspirations.
Oh
yeah. That's typically what bards do with their bonus actions.
Yeah, or you could just dump them all at once.
Hey, it's effective sometimes.
Oh man,
it's an option.
In this economy.
In this economy.
All right, first thing is the trapped Chihuahua Cobra is going to try and break out. It rolls a nat 20.
Oh.
But it uses its whole turn to get out of the trap.
Okay.
And the trap is broken. As it broke out. Then we're gonna have that one's gonna attack Ryudo with advantage, canceled by its sunlight sensitivity. 12.
12 misses.
Alright. It attempts to bite you, but it is unable.
Alrighty.
And then we're gonna have an attack on Vernon since he shotgun blasted it for significantly more damage than anybody else.
Oh, that thing's not dead.
No, it just let out a nasty fart, basically.
Hmm.
It seems like when it did that, it was very badly injured.
Got it.
What's your AC, Vernon?
16, I think?
That's a 14. It misses.
Nice.
Because it had disadvantage.
Sweet.
Yay.
Yep, that's their turn. Vernon.
Okay. I'm going to use my firearms expert ability, and I'm going to start with swinging my longsword at the one next to me. But I mean, am I in longsword distance from here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just need to be within 5 feet.
I'm gonna do sword attack. 18. I'm
Cool,
assuming
that hits.
Yeah. Okay. Oof, only 3 damage. And then I can also follow up with range attack, so I'm gonna attack with my pistol.
With disadvantage.
No, not because firearms expert.
Oh, because firearms expert, right, yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Hits.
6 damage.
Alright. How do you kill this chupacabra?
Well, I'm definitely gonna, I'm gonna take a swipe at it, probably cut off one of its legs. As it kind of falls over, I'll just take a pot shot right between the eyes.
Yeah, you blow its head off. It lays there dead on the ground.
Do I need to roll again for like the smell or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
It reeks though.
That does.
Alright, now it's the big boy's turn.
Actually, before that, I can still move, can I?
Yep.
I'm gonna probably let's just move over closer to here. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Take a swing at it. Come on.
Yeah, this one is now going to do its paralyzing glare, but it does it to a cube, a 15-foot cube in front of it. So it's going to hit all 3 of you. Need to do a wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Man.
It was only going to be 2 of you.
Fucked up.
Gotta up those numbers,
Oh
son.
no.
Oh god.
I'm proficient in wisdom saving throws.
Oof, guys. This is not the one to roll bad on.
Don't say that.
Bert succeeds, not afraid.
Thank fucking god.
However, Marcus and Vernon are both paralyzed with fear.
Oh man.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The big one has wider range, but it only frightens. You're just frightened.
We have to run.
You do not have to run.
Oh.
You just have disadvantage on anything as long as you're within line of sight of him.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You're terrified. You're shitting yourself.
Is it
Marcus.
my turn?
Yep.
Yep. All right. You said I have disadvantage because I'm shitting myself. Currently shitting myself. I look to my left, and how is my team looking beside me here? Is anybody
You see
super
Vernon
injured?
is peeing a little bit, as is Ryudo.
Okay, but nobody's like, bleeding out.
No,
Actually,
I don't-
they can't tell that I peed myself because I'm still wet from the bucket.
Oh, yep, that's true.
But you smell like this. You smell like this.
A little bit.
Dude, no. You can't smell it over the smell of the creatures, obviously.
You just also true.
No, I'm
Metagaming
very
myself out of embarrassment.
Man, I have every right to believe this thing would hit me if I tried to run away from it. So, I guess I'm just gonna roll with disadvantage to
Alright.
try and strike it here. It's gonna be a 10. A 10 to hit the big thing in front of me.
Go.
And that's with disadvantage.
Yeah. 10 unfortunately is not gonna make the cut.
Okay. And that's it. I'm just standing in front of him like, oh fuck.
Alright. Rayudo, let's get another wisdom save, buddy. You can do it.
Alrighty. 15.
At the end of your turn, you break out of paralysis.
My legs stop shaking.
Yeah.
He stopped doing the
Get-
stanky leg.
Yeah.
Stanky leg.
You shake it off.
Sounds good.
You love getting paralyzed, don't you?
It's just my
Dr. Fuse.
All right, I am going to send a crossbow at the big guy.
Okay.
18
Hit.
and 4 damage.
He does seem to resist your measly crossbow bolt.
Okay.
So does resist mean he just
Um,
doesn't take any damage?
No,
He
he
takes
takes
half.
half damage.
Okay.
Then I'll command Reggie to throw rock at the big guy as well.
There's no rock around, but there is a little chupacabra body that he's gonna pick up and toss.
Oh!
Oh, that's fucking wrong, dude.
11. 11 to hit.
Unfortunately, he misses and throws it into the fire,
That's okay. And then
and it
I'm
just
going,
starts cooking.
then I can't command Reggie to move as well, right?
You can. Yeah, he can move.
Okay, now
You basically use your bonus action to give him a full turn.
Yeah, I want to have him run up here, next to this guy.
Cool. And then we got Bert.
Okay. I know I didn't run away from this guy before, but I want to run away from this guy.
Okay.
Take the attack opportunity. And then run over here and give Ryudo heroism.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna be a silvery barbs.
Oh, he already has disadvantage. Does silvery barbs make him roll another one?
Yeah, it says it must re-roll the d20 and use a lower roll.
Okay, yeah. Super. You gave it super disadvantage,
Yep.
and it rolls a 13 to hit.
Ooh, does not hit.
Wow, huge.
Nice.
You managed
Jesus.
to slip away as you channel a little bit of your Feywild magic and make it think you're going one way, but then you dip the other way. Who are
Well,
you gonna give the advantage to?
I'll give it to Mr. Vernon over here.
Ooh, thank you,
All right.
sir. I can just
Vernon,
imagine.
you have advantage on your next attack roll, or is it just roll?
Attack, ability check, or save.
Nice.
Great. So basically, any D20 roll.
Yeah, I tell you what, what Vernon sees out of the corner of his eye, he sees this little satyr just like knock his hose together as he's like tuning in whatever instrument he has, and this thing just swipes at him. He's like, hey!
He yippee skippies away.
Exactly. And all of a sudden, I'm just so inspired by this that I'm like, I can do this.
You still have your action and bonus action, Bert.
No. Oh, I gave Ryoto heroism.
Oh, you cast heroism on Ryudo.
Yeah.
Ryudo, are you a willing target?
Yeah, I'll be a willing target here.
He's
Alright,
already
you
pissed
have-
his pants. He has no shame left.
Did I pronounce you fucked and more fucked?
Fuck them, what?
All right. The Chihuahua Chihuahua Cabras. I had a good name for it. I had it
That's
nailed
the
down
name of
already.
the episode. To the Chupacabras.
The Chihuahua Cabras. That's what it was.
The
Chihuahua
Twilight
Cabras.
Eclipse versus the Chupabapadabas.
I just thought of a new
Papadas.
group name. God damn it.
Yeah, you guys are the Chupapadas now.
The Chupacabras.
All right, we're gonna get a wisdom's. Oh no, he has succeeded. Yeah, the one next to Reggie is just gonna bite. $15.
Yes.
Reggie's gonna take 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And he needs to make a strength saving throw.
4.
He fails and is knocked prone.
All right.
The other one is going to attack Ryudo with a bite.
Guys, we're getting our ass beat by these chihuahuas.
It misses.
Are we?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already killed one and then taken like one hit maybe.
I know these guys
Vernon.
can't touch it.
Ooh, okay. So, I'm assuming if I attack using the firearms expert, I would only have advantage or whatever it is on my one of my like just the sword and not the.
Just so you guys know what you're looking at, there's better. I'll make it a little bigger.
I would only have advantage on one of my 2 attacks. I tried doing that. Oh, it would not be advantage,
if
it
you
would
did,
just be-
if you did what?
Fucking god, dude.
That's what it looks like.
Why is it so big?
Oh, I just because I wanted you to
Oh.
see it.
I thought you were like.
What is it? I got
But,
advantage from
you know.
silvery barbs, right?
Yep.
So does that mean I just have normal attack because it gets rid of my disadvantage?
Just a normal attack. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Your
Okay.
your first attack would be straight.
Okay. then
Um.
I'm actually just gonna roll ranged attack for my shotgun.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
12.
Dang, big hit. It is still resistant to the gunfire,
Wow.
but that did a huge chunk of damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I got mixed up last turn. Bert, you gave heroism to Vernon, correct?
Ryudo.
Oh, to Ryudo. Okay, you did
Yeah.
silvery barbs to Vernon.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Heroism to Ryudo. Got it. Just wanted to make sure I had my shit straight.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so you took that shot. Did the damage? Anything left, Vernon?
No, that's it.
All right, now it is Mama Cabra's turn. It is going to attempt a bite attack on Vernon, who just shot it.
Fair,
Actually,
fair is fair.
It's gonna try and drain your blood. 15 to hit.
15 misses.
All right, yeah. Lucky dude, that was a nat 20 on the other die.
Ooh,
It's a good thing you guys fought him out here and not inside.
man.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Marcus,
Yeah, it paid off here, man. Am I still feared or have a disadvantage this
you
turn?
have you are still frightened. Oh, and Vernon, at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save to try and shake off the fear.
Should I do that then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, that's at the end of our turn only, right?
An 11.
An 11 is not enough. You are
Okay.
still frightened.
Still pissing my pants.
Yep, Marcus, you're up.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep rolling with disadvantage for now. Don't really know if there's anything else to be done.
Gotta be patient.
Oh.
Wait for the opportunity.
Yep, a 7.
Where are your magic biscuits at there, Marcus?
They don't happen till level 2.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I don't think you get him actually to level 3. Oh yeah, 7's not gonna do it. Anything else, Marcus?
Nope.
Ryudo.
Alrighty. Ryudo looks over to Bert and he's like, "Thanks. This was a little bit too scary for me, man. You got it." And I run away. And I flank the big guy.
Okay, I will say, I'll say this fire is in this square, because it's kind of in the middle there.
So in the square that I.
Yeah, you're good. You're good right there.
Okay. All right. I can also go over here if that would be better. I don't know.
You go wherever you want to go, man.
So if I'm going here, I'm not flanking with anyone, right? If I go here,
Correct.
I'm flanking.
Well, is he not flanking with?
This is where I want to go.
Now he would
Where I
be.
flank. Yeah. All right.
However, you are gonna get hit with a bite attack.
Yes, he does get one.
He does hit you.
Okay.
I would assume a 22 hits your AC. He rolled a nat 20 and an 18.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take 5 plus 3, 8 points of damage on that bite.
Ow.
And roll a strength save.
Alright, 1 minute. That was 8. Alright, okay. Thanks for that heroism, though.
Yeah, it's good while it lasts.
Is the heroism the plus?
Well, the heroism.
5?
No, heroism gives. Yeah, he gets 5 temp HP at the beginning of each of his turns.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
it ends. The target loses. Wait, no. Oh, lasts up to a minute. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so every turn for the next minute. I mean, he can't stack those temp HP, but it'll refresh them every turn if they don't
Right.
get taken away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was really good for me.
Did you do the strength save?
No, I did not.
It grabs onto your pant leg and tries to yank you, knock you prone.
Let me figure out what I had. I thought I knew it off the top of my head, but now I don't know for sure, so I'm going to the character sheet. Oh man, he's gonna do it.
Alright, so you are knocked prone. But then it takes 15 feet of movement to stand up. You still have enough to get to where you wanted to be.
For sure. Embarrassing though. You can see Ryudo looks back at this thing, and for a moment he's like, "That son of a bitch," but then he's like, "Oh, that thing's pretty fucking scary though," you know.
Stumbles and eats shit after running away from the thing that paralyzed him.
He's running away, pissing his pants, trips, falls. No, it's
He
not.
does.
Do
I thought
something
I was
cool.
having a bad
Do
day.
something cool, Ryudo. Make up for it.
Yeah. He then looks at his weapon and casts Divine Favor on it, focusing some celestial energy along the blade. Takes it
Alright.
and then swings it at the chupacabra.
And it's a bonus action to cast that, right?
Yep.
How do you cast it? Like, what do you do in order to create that divine light?
Yeah, I mean, I just take my hand and I like ride it along the back of my blade, the non-sharp side, and
Were
as
you
I'm
sure the non-sharp side?
I am sure because this is
You-
not part of my blood hunter stuff.
Oh, I guess that's true, yeah. This isn't blood magic yet.
Right. So he is just going to,
He's making-
focus celestial energy that he might have had inherently inside of his body as he started focusing through this, Hunter's Bane ritual, and focuses it in the blade, and suddenly you can see as it starts to shed a 5-foot bright light. And then he's going to make an attack.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, with advantage because, yeah. All right. So that is 3d4. Last one will be radiant. All right. So then that is 10 damage. One of it.
Why'd you roll twice?
It's because he was at advantage.
Because I'm flanking with.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah. And the one was the radiant?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 9, have to 5 plus 1 is 6. Yeah, you spin your scimitar and slash it right across the back. The radiant energy creating that initial slice so your sword can go the rest of the way through.
Nice. Oh yeah. And then he's gonna look over at Bert and say, "Sorry, man."
Jesus.
What'd you say?
He said, "Sorry, man."
Hey, just
Sorry,
survive, bro. Just survive.
Dr. Fuse.
Alright. I am going to attack with my crossbow here. I'm going to move a little bit first. Attack this guy. 22 to hit.
Oh, big time.
Alright.
It's gonna be. That was against the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
4 halves 2. He is starting to show some wear and tear. You're getting peppered with arrows and bullets and blades.
Nice.
But it is angry.
And then I will command Reggie to attack this little guy up here.
Okay.
Probably misses.
Yeah, unfortunately a 9's not gonna make it.
Damn.
Bert.
Give me that mockery and make it vicious.
Against whom?
The big guy.
Alright.
Move over this way.
It fails.
Crash. Yeah. Slow and steady, baby. Keep it up every time.
There you go.
It
I think
takes
that's
that
awesome.
that whole point of damage. It's not resisted at all.
Disadvantage.
I've seen this before.
Alright.
Disadvantage on the swing.
This little chupacabra's gonna come up and flank Raido.
No.
It tasted blood. It wants more.
Man.
So it rolls without disadvantage, and it rolls a nat 20.
Oh
No.
no!
No, nat 20.
Uh,
Lasts for 2 turns.
Raido, that is 10 points of damage.
Yeah, -5 though, because of heroism, right?
No, not until
No.
my turn comes back.
It was already used up.
Oh no!
Alrighty. I'm at 1. I'm at 1, boys.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I need another strength save as well.
Okay. I'll do that really quick here.
I need a hero.
Does your sword use strength or dex?
Dex.
Cool.
Doesn't heroism stay on even if you lose the temp HP?
Yeah, it
Okay.
does. It'll
Okay.
refresh at the beginning of his next turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is a 15 there.
Yeah, you managed to stay on your feet.
Alright, and I marked down the health.
And then a bite at Reggie. Man, rolling really good. 17.
Yep.
1 plus 3, 4 damage.
Okay.
Strength save from Reggie.
21.
He's good. Vernon.
Okay. I'm gonna Am I at disadvantage still?
Yep. You gotta succeed on that save at the end of your turn, or else
Okay.
you're still frightened.
Oh, I didn't roll at the end of my turn.
Oh, go ahead and roll. Sorry.
What was it? What kind of roll was it?
Wisdom save.
16.
You are no longer frightened.
Let's go.
It's just against him, right?
No, it is all attack rolls and ability checks.
Even against another target?
Yes. While he's in your line of sight, you're scared. Picking a different target doesn't make you any less scared.
Even if I moved over here, because he wouldn't be in my. If I moved like. Over
He's
here.
right there, man. He knows.
Yeah.
You know.
I
You
don't
know. You go up to him and then turn your back to him. I mean, you can do that.
No.
You are still gonna be frightened knowing that he is right behind you, breathing down your neck.
Okay. I'm gonna first roll a sword attack. Okay.
You are
First
flanking.
one's 21. Second one's a 9. Yikes.
So it is only your pistol. I'll take the second one as your pistol shot.
No, because I did disadvantage for my attack, so and I was rolling.
Looks like you are flanking.
You're
so-
flanking, so it canceled out the disadvantage.
Well,
That 21 was your first attack, and then the pistol shot would be your second
That
attack.
wouldn't be my pistol shot. 'Cause my pistol shot's a +8, not a +4.
All right, well then it would have been a 13, and it still missed.
Okay, but I hit with a sword.
Yep.
Also, I wasn't even going to attack. I was gonna hit this guy with my sword, and I was gonna hit this one with a pistol. So
Okay. You still would have missed.
a 13. Oh my goodness.
A 13's a pretty low AC.
Yeah, but for this little chupa gababa.
He's a small target, man. He's fast.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. My sword. That's 7. So what? 3 damage.
4.
4. Okay.
Yep. And in that moment, it bubbles up and lets out a noxious gas.
Ew,
Of a
it
fart.
inked.
And everyone within 10 feet, which is everyone except for Dr. Fuse, needs to make a con save.
Oh my god.
What the?
Does it steal
I
any
thought
damage?
I
Nope.
thought these weapons were
7.
bad.
Okay.
14.
19.
13. Do I want to save face here with this? Is 13 good, guys? I don't know if 13.
Probably
Can you
not.
use save face again?
I didn't use it the first time because we retconned and gave me the bardic inspiration.
Oh, I thought you used both. You would have super failed if you didn't use both.
Well, I had a 12. That was what I got with inspiration.
Well, we're way too far past it. Sure, you can save face if you
Okay.
want to. Do you know? Do you save face if you know you failed,
I don't think.
or do you pick before you know if you succeed or fail?
If you miss with an attack roll, fail. Okay. If I miss.
Okay. You did not miss.
Okay. For sure.
Oh,
Can I get one for, Reggie as well?
Oh yeah. Con save.
go monkey.
15.
All right. Everyone except for Marcus passes. Marcus, dude, this is anti-cheeseburger. The opposite of the smell of a cheeseburger right now.
No.
You are poisoned until the beginning of this guy's next turn.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
black bean burger.
Oh,
Marcus
man.
just starts swaying back and forth heavily, like he is not looking or feeling good. Looking a little more green.
Yeah.
He just whispers, USDA grade, please.
Do you move at all, Vernon? You have movement, and then you said you're gonna take the shot.
I mean, yeah, I missed, so
Were you moving before you took that shot?
no.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna move, so.
All right. It is now his turn. don't want to pick on Ryudo, but he's also flanked.
That's fair. Well, if the monster would do that, then the monster would do that, man.
The monster's not smart enough to do that. It is just gonna keep hounding on the one that's scared of it.
I need to roll to see if I'm still scared.
Took a breath of fresh air after that.
My turn.
I'm waiting for Nick to roll.
12.
12 is a DC 13, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
You are still frightened. It is going to bite you and attempt to drain your blood. You take 4. It hits you. You take 4 points
It's
of
at
damage.
disadvantage.
Why?
Because
Oh,
something-
because sunlight sensitivity. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I've been rolling literally everything with disadvantage.
he's at fuck, what was it? He should be at disadvantage for something else as well.
It doesn't matter. Disadvantage is disadvantage. He has sunlight sensitivity.
Okay.
Everything he does outside is with disadvantage.
Okay, so
There's no double disadvantage or
how
anything.
much damage do I take?
You take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Hey.
Alright, you are able to keep yourself together, and he is not able to drain you of your blood.
Sweet.
Good stuff.
No sucky unless you got 5 bucky.
He chomped you pretty good, but he didn't get the sucky suck off. Marcus,
Oh
you are
man.
poisoned.
Yeah, I am poisoned. Fuck. Could I? Is it worth using my lay on hands to dispel the poison?
No, you know that when this is only one turn. It only lasts for one turn.
Right.
You do know 100% your buddy Ryudo over there looks like he's about to die.
Right.
I am.
I can step here without making attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm gonna just stumble over beside him and touch him and say, "Come on, buddy, I still need you," and then pump all 5 points of my lay on hands into him.
Feels good.
All right.
Ready to keep going.
Yeah, you touched him and pumped 5 points into him, dude.
Yeah, I'm good at pumping.
You pumped it into him.
Yeah,
Ryudo, you've now had Marcus pump you. and Bert's heroism pumps you again. You double pumped.
See, teamwork makes
I
the dream
would
work.
say a 2-pump chump.
I would say DP, double pump.
DP, double pump. Oh shit, you're right.
Let's get a train going.
Okay. I don't think Ryudo wants to be a part of that, you know.
I mean,
My camera
don't-
just froze, dude. What is going on?
it's the FBI fucking calling about.
The
what
double
we're saying.
pump? No.
All right. Is it my turn though?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. First I'm going to take a swing, fully ready to try to dish out some damage here now. I'm gonna try to take a swing with advantage against this.
That's the Mama Cabra.
Yeah,
Mama cabra.
that's 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, big time. And we're gonna do the last D4 is the radiant one again.
Yep. I feel like that's a good standard. Oh, all right.
Thank you.
7 damage.
So unfortunate.
And then I'm using my bonus action to attack again with the
So yeah,
backhand.
6 have the 3 plus 1 is 4 points of damage. Okay.
All right, we're trying this again here. Rolling with
Coming
advantage.
with the back side of the blade.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
All right, 2d4 plus 3. All right, so it's 3 divine damage on that second one.
Alright, so it's 4 have to 2 plus 3 is 5 points of damage total. Mama Cabra is not looking good, everybody.
Woo.
Hell yeah. And Ryudo looks like he's doing much better after the heroism kicks in. And he turns around, snarls back at this small chupacabra to assert dominance now that I'm a little bit more confident.
Wow. Okay.
Dr. Fuse.
Alrighty. Let's see. I will take a shot at the big guy with my crossbow. 15.
That's a hit. No, big guy. Yeah, hit.
Big guy hits for 4 damage.
All right. Still halves, but it is doing damage for sure.
All right, and then Reggie's gonna attack the big guy here. Is he poisoned? Does that give disadvantage?
Reggie has disadvantage on his attack. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the first roll. And then, so 17 and then
That's a hit, and it takes that damage.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Bert.
Okay. I totally forgot that I have a sweet fucking battle rifle in my pack.
Oh yeah, you've got the KR98K.
Yeah,
Or car.
I'm gonna bust that thing out and aim at the big guy. We need to take her down.
All right.
Let's see if this actually works. Oh,
That's a hit.
let's fucking go.
Fuck him up, I believe.
Fuck him up, take it. Oh, D8 plus 5. Oh. That was the wrong dice.
It's all right.
That's a 7.
Plus 5. Are you sure it's not plus 3?
It says plus 5, but
Oh well,
I
it
will
might be.
accept
I may have fucked up.
I mean,
Yeah.
rule is law. Come on.
I for sure fucked up. It's a plus 3.
It's your dice. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take a 5. Though.
it's your. I mean, it's an attack roll, so it's Dex plus
Dex and
proficiency.
Yeah. No, the hit is plus 5. The damage is plus 3.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
so
5 have to 2.
Jesus. Yeah, that's about all I can do.
All right, it's the little guys now. We're just gonna have a couple more bite attacks with disadvantage. 13, Ryudo.
13 misses.
22 to Reggie.
With me,
Hits.
That's 8 points of damage to Reggie.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Yep.
Oh my god.
He's up.
How
now.
many hit points does that bad boy have?
19, sir.
Oh my
My
god.
God, what?
He's a CR 1/2 creature. I mean,
That's crazy.
we maybe should have
Let's
reduced his
go.
hit points when we changed his stat block, but we didn't, and he just has a lot of hit points.
I can recall him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On your turn,
Mm-hmm.
you can do your Pokeball return. Vernon.
Okay. I'm still freaking feared, but I'm gonna start out and so start. So now, do I need to roll twice for the sword?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So rolling once.
No, I'm sorry. You roll once because you are flanking with Ryudo, which gives you advantage. but you have disadvantage from being frightened, so it cancels out into one straight roll.
Okay, that's fine. Alright. 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so 7 damage, so what?
Add to 3.
3?
Yep.
Okay. You know, I'm just gonna keep pelting this fucking dude. He's pissing me off.
Hit him.
Oh.
And you can't be flanking with a ranged weapon, even though you don't have disadvantage because of your feet. You would have disadvantage because of your frightened, and you can't flank with a ranged weapon. So you need to roll again. Oh, that misses anyway. It doesn't matter. Alright, it's the big one's turn. It's hurt and mad. It is going to just try and kill Vernon.
You had it right the first time, then you fucking went back to Vermin.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Sometimes that's just how it goes.
It'd be like that.
Nat 20
Oh.
and an
die.
8 because it has disadvantage.
Oh.
12 to hit.
No.
Alright, it misses. Marcus.
Cash me
Wow.
out.
That's good. Well, I'm no longer poisoned, right?
Nope.
I
You're
also
good.
I need to roll my wisdom.
Yep, you need to roll your wisdom.
And I'm no longer feared, which means I don't have to roll this attack with disadvantage.
17.
Oh yeah. Wisdom, you're no longer scared.
You can't
stop
fucking
peeing.
hit me.
You stop peeing.
Oh. It's been like a consistent stream for the fucking like.
Well, it's only been a few seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only been like 12 seconds or maybe 18. I don't know. That doesn't seem crazy. You're empty now though. That's all you got.
No, dude. We'll see about that.
Nope, I didn't hit.
Fuck this. I'm sorry, man.
No, I mean, it's not you. It's my damn dice, bro. I need to buy some new dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryudo.
Alright. Okay. Yudo, angrily looking at this thing, tries to finish off this big girl. Or, yes, it's a bomb, so it's gotta be.
Mm-hmm. Chupa Mama.
Ooh.
That's a
20 hits.
Alright, okay. Last one is still radiant. And
Hey.
it's a good roll.
That's a lot of damage.
So that's 7 damage reduced to 3, plus the 4 radiant.
It is hanging on by a thread.
Ah, the son of a bitch. And you see as he... You know what? Screw it. No, I'm a selfish guy. I want to get this kill. Alright, I'm going for it.
Do it.
Alright, that's with it.
Do it.
Don't hold back.
That's 16.
Do it. 16 hits.
But that's
Right.
not the Jedi way.
That is 4 damage reduced to 2, plus 2, 4 damage total.
How do you finish the Chupa Mama?
Ooh.
Chupa mama go boom boom.
So you see as like the heroism re-ups on him that this like I want to say like psychic divine armor or it's not divine, is an augury. I don't know, whatever it is, magical armor just pulses on his body, and in the middle of the pulse he just takes this motion and just takes a swift swing with his main blade, just enough to make this chupacabra like drop down. You can see that it's on his last leg, and he frustratedly takes out his or swings this to the backside, just crosses over himself, and just gets a nice little slash down the body of this thing to finish it off.
Yeah, it finally crumples.
Fucking slay.
Hell yeah.
I just let out a heavy sigh. So, oh my god. I didn't even get hurt, but that was a close one. I'm exhausted.
It's not over.
Yeah. All
Dr. Fuse.
The Chupa babies.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to recall Reggie.
Okay.
So Reggie is gone.
No balls. No balls.
Then on my attack, I'm gonna shoot at this guy over here.
No balls plus
What does
no
it look
Reggie.
like when you recall Reggie to his
I
capsule?
like take out that expanding like ball that I have.
Mhm.
I just like expand it and then like collapse it, and then next thing you know, Reggie's like kind of like gets like shrinks and like comes back to me.
All
And
right.
then as he's coming back, I like pull back out my hand crossbow and shoot it at this thing. And 20 to hit and 7 damage.
Wow.
That's a hit, and it takes. Which one was it? Can you ping it?
This guy.
7 damage. It lets out a nasty smell around it. However, no one is close enough for it to affect them.
Nice.
Oh yeah, this was
Bert.
Oh man. I'm just gonna shoot this guy in the face.
Do you 360 no scope?
360 no scope. Yeah, I do a little pirouette, and then as I draw my weapon, and boom.
That's a hit.
Oh fuck yeah! Let's go. 1d4 plus 3.
It's a D8 plus 3.
18 plus 4. That means I scored.
Which one did you shoot?
The one closest to me. Sorry.
All right, yeah, no problem. For 9.
Let's go.
nice, good shot.
Yeah, you
Clap.
blast a hole right through it. It's not happy.
It's not. But is it injured?
Oh, very.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna move up so I can give Ryudo advantage.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some
Or-
His
teamwork.
eyes like get wide as he sees this opening now presenting itself.
Go right here, boy.
All right. It is gonna try and do a chomp on Ryudo.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? These both are gonna try and chomp on Ryudo
Oh no.
Oh man.
after seeing him kill their mother. That's 1 hit.
Damn.
16.
The 16 misses.
All right, so the one that was just shot with the gun manages to take a chomp out of you. 8 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
I like
rolling
how-
hot on these D6s, man. I'll tell you what.
I like how I just domed this thing and then ran behind it, and it didn't even bother to attack me.
This just killed his mom.
I know. It's not even paying attention.
Yeah.
You can see Ryuda's back not looking good.
Make another save. Strength save,
Amazing how
Ryudo.
fast that happens.
How are you still alive?
That's because these heroism points.
I didn't even give you heroism, bro. That's all you.
I've taken 26 points of damage this fight.
That
So
was meant,
Oh
that's
my
meant to,
god.
that's self-belief and determination right there.
so that's strength save.
It was like Mike's secret stuff. Yeah. You stay on your feet.
Nice.
Sounds like a
So it's
pyramid
actually-
scheme.
It's actually 14 because I got +1, but yeah.
Vermin. Vernin.
God damn.
Vernin.
I feel like
We're
it's
gonna have,
just,
we're gonna have a tip jar
it's
for that.
cognitive dissonance at this point. You're not even looking at the name anymore.
I'm not
You're, like,
looking at the name.
saying it.
I'm just gonna change my fucking name at this point, dude.
You are now Vermin.
Okay. I'm gonna see my buddy Ryudo kind of taking it, and I'm gonna rush over to
Burrito's getting pumped.
yeah,
Dude.
dude, he's double pumped.
Have we talked about this?
I'm gonna show him in the middle of these two guys and start thwacking them. Alright, I'm gonna this one right here. I'm gonna hit with my sword. 13.
13 just hits.
Oh, let's go.
You do
7
what you want.
damage.
I need
How much?
a hero.
7.
He's gonna poop now.
I'm sorry, the one to your left or right?
This one.
All right. I need Ryudo, Bert, and Vernon to make con saves as it lets out a nasty fart.
We've seen this in the other ones. He's ready.
11.
14.
Bert, you are poisoned until the beginning of this creature's next turn.
But still alive? Jesus.
I got the toxicity in me.
Seeing that I didn't kill that one, a little disappointed. I'm gonna, make my pistol shot at it, try to finish it off.
Go for it.
Rita's like things
That's
are
a hit.
party.
10.
Hey.
How do you finish it?
Oh shit.
I'm assuming. Okay, here's how it goes. Because I do these things that kind of at the same time. I take my sword and I kind of put it in its neck, and it's stuck in its neck. I can't really pull it out. This gas cloud hits me, but it doesn't phase me as I pull up my pistol with my other hand, and while my sword's still stuck in it, I bash its head off and release my sword.
Nice.
Modern solution to
Wait,
a
did
modern
you
problem.
roll? Okay, yeah, you are rolling D8 with your sword because you're one-handing it. Cool. Yeah, you blast it.
Started
Mama's
blasting.
dead. Marcus, you're up, buddy.
Damn. Alright, well, no longer is Marcus taking any bad rolls. This fight, I will hit my first attack on this deer right here. You watch. You watch as I hit this first attack.
It's not a deer, it's a chubba.
If you move one more space, you can have advantage by flanking with Vernon.
Vernon, will you flank with me?
Oh, I'll flank with you, Dad.
Up to this space, you meant, correct?
Yes.
Crit
Okay.
this fucker. Oh my god, so close.
That's a hit.
I mean, at least I hit something, right?
Uh-huh.
Like the Kakarot to your Goku, I insisted you.
Yes, and it is indeed 8 damage.
I would love for you to guess how many hit points he had left.
I'm gonna guess 8.
8 hit points remaining.
Let's
Finish him.
go.
Damn, boys.
So in a similar fashion, Marcus is just gonna stumbly scream up to this final chupacabra dog, and just say, "And fuck you too!" Just like the rat in the barrel, he's just gonna stab at it.
Yeah, you put your sword in its mouth and it comes out of its butt.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, he's gonna cook this bitch. He already put it on his spigot.
Yeah.
You got it on a spit. You guys have successfully defeated the Chupacabra encounter.
Woohoo!
Nice.
As I'm still standing at the end of it, I raise my arms, cheering us on.
Yeah.
You
It
all
is a-
gain 220 experience points,
Nice.
Oh my god.
which I believe puts you 40
340.
points into, yeah. Puts you at 340, which is level 2.
Let's
Alright.
go.
So I have spellcast.
Nice.
Is it
We got rest
real?
before we get stuff.
You guys need to do a long rest in order to gain the benefits of your level up. But
I want to take.
if there's any harvesting checks that
Oh yeah,
need to happen.
definitely in an harvest.
Definitely,
Yeah.
gotta get that big mama, dude. I'm also gonna
Mhm.
put
Yeah.
out that fire, so hopefully we can go back and search that den.
Wait, can you use Bardic on Harvest or no?
You can. If you
Okay.
guys, so
Could we take like a short rest first? Or
technically, they lose all of their components will lose potency if not carved up
Immediate.
in an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start the harvesting.
What,
Yeah,
Um,
me too.
what's needed for the harvesting of the big one?
Yeah.
Can I
Which
assist?
should we? What are the parts that we're able to grab?
Yes, this is a monstrosity.
I can cook
However,
with
it is quite strong, and you are, if you choose, able to gather a frail essence from it.
Okay.
Oh, that's enchant material right there.
It's enchant material, it's cooking material, both of those things.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight for it. Okay.
However, you can get a frail essence at a DC 25 check.
Okay.
And it is a monstrosity. Fuck is monstrosity? Aberration, beast, construct, celestial, dragon, elemental. The fuck?
Survival.
I think it's survival.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
enchanting.
monstrosity, survival. I just want to make sure that I'm trying to see what types of components you can harvest.
Is it a wisdom survival?
There's one dexterity survival and one like charisma, intelligence, or wisdom survival.
Well, I definitely would want to assist with dexterity survival.
Ryudo's gonna be picking his ass for this because he's not helpful.
You guys could attempt harvest checks on the smaller ones to get something.
But does that mean they wouldn't be able to assist with the big one?
Yeah, so they could choose to do checks on the smaller ones, just for like easy low-level components, but they could also you guys could really just try and stack the big one.
I feel like we stacked the big one. I mean,
Yeah, I say so too. We want to get as much as we can get.
even if we loot the little ones and they're less potent, that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, that's really. I think those are only useful if what's it called? Like, if you're not
crazy?
proficient in what's it called, like in a harvest.
Harvest tables.
Yeah, Ryudo totally goes over one of the small ones. The groups.
You don't have proficiency
Well, I
in
mean,
any.
you should help us with the big one because if you assist, you can get how many points towards it.
Yeah, I believe only 2 people can do it, and then
Is
2
that
people can assist.
Yeah.
fact check, DM?
No, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, because one harvest and one help.
Oh, they just fucked up the printing. Okay. So you can go, so it's 25, DC 25 for the essence, as a frail essence. You could also go for antenna, eye, or blood at 5.
So you go for essence.
Bone.
Wait, I thought last time there's 2 people that are like the main, but like there's everyone else
Yes,
is able to
so-
assist, right?
Yeah. So they only can lend half their proficiency if they're proficient. I think was what it
Only 2
was.
people can do that, right?
Only
No.
yeah, it's a medium-sized creature. Only 2 can lend an additional help.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, so the harvest time for a medium creature is 15 minutes. You guys have an hour, so you could do separate checks on each of these.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, if it's survival dex, I can definitely help.
And then do you want to do the intelligence survival fuse?
Yeah.
All right, those will both work. Again, so we had
My bonus is
The-
a +6.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wrote it down. We have the antenna, eye, and blood at 5. We have the bone at 10, and the frail.
yeah,
essence.
bone. So it's bone, claws, or teeth at 10, and then heart, liver, heart or liver at 15, and then it's hide at 20.
Okay. So we are doing 25 plus 5. So we're at 30. Do we want to try to grab anything else?
30.
I mean, you can get those other things from the small ones. You know, you can only
Yeah.
get essence from this big one.
Oh, you can only get essence from the big one?
Yeah, so different creatures, basically based on CR, they have potential to have essence. Those guys are way too weak to have essence.
Okay.
This guy was the weakest a creature could possibly be to have any essence at all.
All right.
So maybe let's just do the
Um,
25 then. And we'll just get the stuff from the other guys.
We can get the blood,
Okay.
from this big guy as well, and get
So
get
do
to
a 30. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What am I
Alright.
rolling?
You're rolling Dex Survival. Are you proficient in Survival?
I am.
What's your bonus?
So it would be, and he has a +4 to his Dex, so he's got +6. You
Okay.
both have a +6 to the roll. You have 2 helpers. Is any of the 3 of you who aren't participating proficient in Survival?
I'm not.
No, negative.
So you're adding 2 additional. So you've got
Plus
both of you are
14.
rolling a d20 plus 14 is the total.
Okay. 7. All right, baby, let's go.
I get 13.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh,
So we got a
14
23.
plus 9 is 23.
that small PP.
You only got some blood.
Small.
You just got the blood, unfortunately. You weren't able to pull the essence from it.
That's
Did
all
you
right.
get more than one?
And the way the checks go is I think you take the lowest things first.
Okay.
I gotta
Oh,
double
okay.
check.
Did we get more than one quantity of blood?
Nope. You only tried for one quantity.
Okay.
So in the future, like you said, after an hour things start to degrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The magic parts of it. So to
Okay,
speak.
so like the essence and the more valuable shit.
No, I mean it's essentially after an hour. It's in order to avoid like spamming, killing a bunch of stuff and then
Right.
harvesting all of it slowly.
Mm.
It's kind of or like taking it back home to harvest it.
Right. Or
Unless you have some way of preserving the body, like the gentle repose spell, you could carry a body with you back. Maybe if it like you put it into a bag of holding, it might work, but that's only if it could fit into the bag of holding.
throw some ice in there with it.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to basically put it on ice in order to take it back.
Too bad.
Okay.
In
Too
the
bad we don't have a
future,
barbarian. If we had a barbarian, we could just make him carry a fridge around.
you do have a barbarian. He'll be
Can
here.
we get a donkey?
Oh.
However, yes, you guys got 1 vial of monstrosity blood.
Okay.
All right. And let's.
Oh, sorry,
start
I got to double check the rules on the order at which you.
I was about to say, I remember you saying that rule in the past to me, one-on-one.
I thought that's what it was, but I want to double check because. Oh, degradation's only an option rule.
Oh.
I think
Hey.
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Maybe not an hour. I would say in the future, if you guys wanted to take a short rest before doing your harvests. No, you know what? I'll even let it go for this one. We're still learning how to do this. We haven't hit the real big important hunts yet. It's only my second time doing these harvest checks. I will say, you guys, looking at this ruling, we can have done a short rest before, so you could have given out Bardic.
Okay. Then I will definitely use it.
You get a bardic.
Yeah, so
Right,
both
so
of
we
you can
got-
roll a d6.
We're at 28.
So you just
No.
need a 2 on your d6 here, Vernon.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh my god.
I will say you got the essence, because that
Yeah.
was that I will say, because I don't like it just saying, oh, you get the lowest one first. I think we're gonna go in order of your priority.
Okay. Yeah. We
So if,
definitely
like,
want the essence.
You definitely want the essence, right? So you're gonna get the essence. You failed to get the blood. It's your first time extracting an essence. This was a challenging task.
I'm sorry, my rolls are so shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
I told you, take those dice back.
Can you give me the feats again, Skinner?
I got feet.
The feats.
Feet pics?
Yeah, I want the harvester feat. I want to make sure I'm not, reading anything wrong. I think it just gave me proficiency I lost all the feats this year.
Okay, let me text it to you.
Are we going back to that their farm?
I think it gave me proficiency in harvesting tools
If you want, give me one
like
second.
You
and
mean
and an ability score. So I think
Go
that's
back
Here.
to the farm
you
after.
need to
That's the feats. Harvesting feats. You gain proficiency in one skill.
okay.
It's
Alright.
mostly like it gives you that prereq to take expert harvester.
Mm-hmm. Alright, cool. Alright, and then we should look at getting the bones and some more blood from these little guys.
Am I helping with that as well? Is it still dex survival?
Yep, yeah. So it probably should be the same people doing the checks. If you want to refresh their bardic.
yeah, I'll throw out 2 more.
All right, so you guys have 2 more bardics. Hold on. We're gonna use that 10. I want to
Mhm.
figure out exactly what you guys are trying to harvest from this one first, so we can set that DC.
The bones and blood.
Much
So I'm
better.
looking to grab.
Just 1 bones and 1 blood.
Probably a couple
Balloon.
bones and a couple blood.
There are claws and teeth as well, if you want at the same DC as bone.
Yeah, bones, claws, and teeth are all at the same DC.
Mm-hmm. I'd say we like kind of focus on
Objects.
one for each. So we get a couple bones and a couple vials of blood.
Okay, you're the one making the check, man. So you
Yep.
go 2 vials of blood, 2 bones is a DC 30 check.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the dice fucking hate me.
Hey.
That's a 12. You guys have added 14 to this, so you are at 26, and you both have bardic inspiration. 28,
That's so funny.
and there you go. You successfully claim 2 bone components and 2 blood components.
All right. And then the second one, I think we should grab like claws and teeth.
You go for a hide. But actually,
Yeah, I
that's-
think we should go for a hide.
All right, let's go for a hide and
You could do a hide and a teeth. It's the same
Yeah.
check.
hide and the teeth. Yeah,
What's that gonna be?
What's
for
your
us?
priority though? Hide's your priority.
hide.
Yeah.
Same check. You have 1 more bardic to use
Oh.
if you want to give it out, Vic.
Oh, wait, sorry, what did you say? I was a bit attention.
yeah,
We
you
have one. You have one bardick left.
Oh, yeah, have it.
Okay,
Sorry.
so it's a
Okay.
15.
I'll roll it.
15 plus 14.
29, 30.
That's 30.
Yeah.
You get
My-
what you need. One is not. This is an ability check, not an attack roll.
Okay.
So you can't critically succeed or fail.
All right. Sick.
Nice.
God.
Gentlemen.
God damn it.
So you got bones and teeth.
We're like bloody,
And a-
just barely.
and a
getting
hide.
what we
So you got 2 bones, 2 blood, a teeth, a hide, and an essence. All monstrosity.
I'm just
Alright.
like whacking at these bodies with my fucking gun, trying to get shit out of them.
Yeah, I figure you guys are like gonna burn these corpses or something to, so
Yeah.
people don't find monsters.
Yeah. Can we
Yeah, we
also
can talk.
check inside of the cavern?
It's
Yeah.
smoky as fuck in there.
I mean, I put out the fire before we started this, but
Great. You purposely put a bunch of smoke in there so the smoke would say trapped in there. It has no ventilation inside.
Okay,
It
I use
smoky
Presto.
as-
I use Presto, reverse the wind.
Oh yeah, well Presto can clean shit. So if you want to take a full 30 minutes to an hour of prestidigitation constantly, you can clear it out enough to go through.
I mean, we ain't got shit else
yeah,
to
I
do.
mean, might as well.
All right.
We want to
You
see
guys
that map you
clear it
prepared,
out.
dude.
It
Ryudo
wasn't
is
that
laying
much.
up against the side of this place, just like holding his side in extreme pain. It is like, go ahead without me.
Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. Oh god, there's more.
Oh no,
No.
run.
No, there aren't more. That was them. It
That would be-
stinks like the worst stink it's ever stunk in here. It is so horrendously bad.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Your eyes start watering the moment you enter.
I'm gonna roll investigation. Here.
Hey, Ryudo, this reminds me of your father.
Hey Bert, shut the fuck up.
Wait, didn't nothing tragic happen to your mother?
Vernon, you find a big old pile of shit.
Okay.
Maybe something tragic happened.
Oh shit.
That's all I find.
Yo, this isn't Skyrim. You don't find gold pieces on dead wolves, alright? These are fucking monsters who were
Fine. God. Damn
goat
I
it.
like
vamp-
to
they're goat
What?
vampires.
I like to roll investigation to look for treasure chests.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to search the shit.
You wanna sift through this shit?
Search for invisible traps, Pookie.
Damn.
Dude, that's some stinky shit. It is like shit that was only blood is the only thing that they consume.
If I rolled a 20, would you have given me a shit chest?
Uh,
Like a chest full of shit?
no, you know what you get? You get one poop component.
Oh man.
Oh my god, dude. Alex can cook with that.
This could be used as bait.
It definitely can't be used for any kind of crafting you're aware of, but you take some poop if you want it.
Very nice. All right.